welcome back, everybody, to another exciting episode of Phandelver and Below, the Shattered Obelisk, right here at Proficiency Bonus. My name is Michael. I will be your Dungeon Master for the evening. I'm joined by all my wonderful players and a very large stuffed animal. Is that a large dog?
It looks like
Is
it.
that is? Zoss will be right back, I'm sure. Her cat was chasing her around because of snacks, so she had to go take care of that. Well, welcome everybody. I do want to thank our sponsors really quick before we begin. I want to thank Cardboard Castle Games and Little Dragon Corp for all their support. If you type in exclamation point, there she comes. See, exclamation point CCG or exclamation point Little Dragon in our Twitch chat.
Sorry.
I was trying to figure out what your stuffed animal was there beside you. It looked like a little puppy, or yeah.
It is. It's a dog.
Yeah, well, not a little dog, a large dog.
Yeah.
Right.
I've had this since I was 3 years old.
Oh wow! Look at that.
Yeah.
That's amazing. We do want to thank you for joining us. We also have those quick links in our Twitch chat right now, so you can click on those and get a quick link to their websites and storefront where you can buy awesome RPG-related gear and other merchandise. Don't forget to use the coupon code BONUS at checkout with Little Dragon Corp for 15% off of your order. So, I am in the South here in the United States, and it snowed today. It's crazy. So I did want to announce that we're still kind of in limbo on what we're going to do tomorrow for our episode of Dirty 20. We're going to kind of assess the weather in the morning and make a decision on whether we need to postpone that episode or not. So if you are not already in our Discord, you can go ahead and click on that link that's in our Twitch chat right now to get into our Discord, where the announcement will be made at some point tomorrow, probably early afternoonish. When we have a better idea of how the weather looks. I don't want people traveling from too far away in icy and snowy conditions to just play a D&D game, even though we all love it. We'll postpone it and we'll live to see another session. That is my goal. And then I'll get them all here and I'll kill all their characters brutally. Sorry, Matthew.
I have seen the notes on his table at his house. It's gonna happen. Sorry, Charna. Spoilers.
Well, that being said, we will have our next episode of Vecna coming up on Monday, so join us then as well. I believe next week is going to be our off week for Phandelver and Below. If I'm reminded of our calendar, I believe that next week is going to be an off week for us, so we'll be back in 2 weeks after this episode tonight. To make sure to put that on your calendar as well. And I think that's everything I need to announce. Week. Yep, so it'll be next Friday. I can't remember what the date is.
It's 17th.
17th. January 17th will be off that evening, but then we'll be back the following Friday to resume our campaign as we continue forward. So we're going to dive into tonight's episode. You guys were currently in Wave Echo Cave. You guys had a couple skirmish encounters with some terrifying undead and a pile of yellow ooze that seemed to not be able to get closer to you guys at all, which was very sad for me. But
yeah, sorry, I don't feel guilty on that one.
But as we go back to our map sequence, we can see you guys are gathered in this large cavern that Tree has just finished lighting a fire within one of the braziers here inside. A lot of remnants of ancient dead bodies here along the floors and other things as Oriana and Charlet and everyone else was kind of exploring around. So what would you guys like to do next? I think I left off with Oriana was hearing a little bit of a distant moaning sound coming from this passageway to the north of her. Yeah. But what would you guys like to do in this moment? I can't remember. Were you guys trying to get a short rest in here, or?
I was trying to do a 10-minute ritual is what I was trying to do.
Got it.
Yeah.
That was a detect magic ritual?
Yes, sir.
All right. What about the rest of you while Chloe is setting up that ritual?
I think that's what we were doing while she was setting up the ritual.
Oh, you guys were getting all these things set up. Excellent, yeah. you'll definitely have the 10 minutes to set up your ritual. You get it all cast, Chloe. And it's how far? 30 feet within yourself. You're not getting any magical pings around you. The only magical pings that you're getting are from whatever magical items those of you who are carrying any are kind of emitting off at this moment. So the only magic is
Cool,
what you bring with you at this point in time.
I will start walking around like a sonar.
Bing,
Bing,
bing. Excellent.
You say that?
There's a
Sonar time.
there's this strange like green circular wave that just emits from Chloe as she walks around.
Press like right trigger to like ping out on your video game. It's that.
Emmy
That's
looks
right.
at Tree. Emmy looks at Tree and goes, "Is that supposed to happen?"
Oh, there you go. Look at that. That's perfect. That's perfect.
Oh,
Shift pinging.
Should we be worried about her? What is she doing?
I have never noticed she colored rings before. Okay, so that's what I'm talking about, though.
I do not know. She is like you.
Like me? All right, listen. I'm just gonna keep an eye on her, you know. And if anything weird happens, I give you a little. That's me winking. I can't really do it that well, so I go. Got it? Okay.
Is Emmy the type of character that tries to wink and blinks both eyes?
Yes.
That's
If you
amazing.
Makes that little sound because she thinks she's like I'm winking. I am wink. See? Everyone's like,
So
that's
good.
not.
One of these days, she's gonna look at Tree, have to blink, and all of a sudden, boom.
Oh no!
Now,
We'll
this,
see. We'll see. We'll see.
I can't remember. Does Detect Magic learn the spell School of Magic? Let me let me check on something really fast.
Oh yeah, what are you checking on? What my cloak is?
Yeah, I can do that too. I can identify that later, but I can
Okay.
at least detect what type of magic it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think I
okay.
already saw that it was magical, but
You
I
did
didn't-
already
you
see previously. You saw what magic it was. This one's gonna be a tricky one.
magic is tricky.
Magic is tricky. I'm gonna have to go to my new. It might be in the player's handbook, the new player's handbook. Magic spells, probably. Let's see. I thought there was a list in here that said like the types of. Yeah, here we go. I would say this is abjuration magic from the cloak.
Oh,
Okay.
Chloe, what's that?
Isn't that like attacky, or is that Buffy?
It's what?
Buff. Not Buffy the Vampire, like Buff.
You would, Chloe would, Chloe would, well, let's do this. Let's have Chloe and anybody else who has any knowledge of like, or anybody who's skilled in Arcana can make an Arcana check.
Yeah, none.
No? Man, we got such a
I-
like limited
I'm a-
magic party.
I'm a nature magic, though, man.
Oh yeah, Chloe would know this kind of magic prevents or reverses harmful effects. It's a protection
Yeah, it's
kind
like
of thing.
it's a buff. It's a
Yep.
buff.
Cool. Okay. Nice. So we're no, everyone's over here, or Orion and I are. Oh,
Yeah,
sorry. I
hear
think
the
we're muted.
booming sound coming from north.
You're not muted.
Yeah,
You're good.
I was gonna follow up on that.
Yeah, I'll identify it tonight probably, or whenever we're done here, and identify it.
Oriana, did you hear that?
Yeah, I can hear that. It sounds ominous.
Yeah.
vaguely
Very ominous.
Yeah. So, do we want to go poke it, or is everyone okay to go see what that is, or do you want to avoid it? Okay.
So, hearing them talk, Tree's gonna walk up to stand beside Emmy
Yeah.
and then freeze.
What's up?
There are things ahead.
Me here.
Yeah, like bad things or just things. You don't know.
They are. Michael, I'm going to ask you how much, because I can see in there.
What you can see is something about 3.5 foot tall, very dark kind of cloak, like that looks ripped and torn and stuff. You can't see, it's not facing your direction, so you see like little like tufts of hair kind of on the back of its head, but it's just kind of standing still. Looks like a humanoid looking away from you, but not moving.
Thank you, because player can read, but Tree's gonna look back. 2 gestures towards Chloe, and then goes. But maybe a dwarf.
Oh, should
But there are 2 of them.
okay. Should we poke it? Huh?
I do not know it. Maybe we are looking for brother, right?
Oh, Amy. I forgot that we were here for a reason. I'm usually here to loot. It's fine. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, good idea.
Does Tree know the brother's name? Did we get that, or
I don't remember if he ever told you his brother's names.
no more than Tree's gonna look back towards the group. How many brothers did he have?
2 that we know of.
And we found one that's definitely his brother. He had like a similar sigil on his clothing like, back at the entrance.
Ooh, should I take off my cloak if that's his brother?
No, that's a different cloak. He had like an embroidered thingy on his like vestments. That's magical. That's not his family heirloom.
Okay.
Akepon in chat says his brother's name is Mr. Rockseeker.
Exactly.
Works for me.
I love it.
Okay.
Okay.
Tree's gonna start trying to sneak forward to see if I can help grab this dwarf and try to make a break.
All right, go ahead and make a stealth check for me, please, there, Tree, as you're approaching. Oh boy, you do have chat rewards if you'd like to use them. You got 3-player rerolls. You got a bunch of D12 inspirations.
And I'll use a D12.
Yeah, why not?
A D12, you got it. Add that D12 to that 8.
And we just get 3 more redeemed.
Look at that.
Oh, thank you.
Paw bringing in a game master reroll. Ooh, that I like that.
Oh no.
That brings us to 5 of those. Ooh.
That brings me to 10.
Wow.
Oh, only a 2 on that D12.
Oh no.
All right, I will take one of those D12s away from you as it provides a +2 bonus for you. You did get 2 additional D6s from Akepon in chat, so you guys are up to 5 of those D6s for chat rewards. That's
Did you already use Chloe's inspiration that I gave you? I gave you one in battle.
Are you still holding on to a D6?
Or did you use
it? I think I used it in combat.
Okay.
So
Just checking.
I'm gonna let it.
She has a perfect.
Go to 10.
This potato chip had a perfect hole in it, and I can wear it as a ring.
Look at that. It's a good omen.
Now you eat it so quick.
Good things are gonna happen tonight.
Aww.
But you devoured it within seconds.
Yep.
Tree, you are successfully sneaking up on this dwarf.
Okay.
And as you get closer, you can hear the moans a little bit louder, like. But right about when you get there, that's when things kind of go south for Tree.
Oh.
As you're just kind of coming out into like what seems to be a larger chamber, you see to the left there is an emission of light that seems to be glowing, a little bit of green light. And you can see hovering about some 35 to 40 feet away from you is a skull that is glowing in green flame. Hey, thank you so much, Dutch Dungeons, for the follow. We appreciate you coming aboard. It's hovering there in next to what looks to be some kind of contraption that's covered in dust and spider webs. It looks as if it's some kind of water wheel that's connected to some device. It looks like it feeds almost kind of like some type of forge of some sort. It just looks like it's some kind of engine of some type over here. But floating next to it, there's that skull. And it looks over to you, and you see red burning eyes inside the sockets. It says, "We have intruders! Be prepared! Defend the forge!" And I need everyone to go ahead and click on your tokens. And you can roll initiative, because these creatures are not very friendly.
Oh my god.
I'm just going to ask this while we're rolling initiative. Has Tree ever seen something like this floating skull before?
I would assume that Tree probably has not. You can tell me if you think otherwise based on your character's backstory, but I don't think that a Tree would have ever run into something like this before.
Yep. That's pretty much right.
That's kind of my take on it, but if you have a... Let me go ahead and grab everybody in the room. Group initiative. That's a lot.
Ooh.
You know what? I am going to spend one of my Dungeon Master rerolls. Akepaw, I'm going to use that Dungeon Master reroll you just gave to reroll the Flameskull's initiative. See if I can do a little bit better. Let's see. And I did not.
Oh, sorry.
It's a pity. I'm sorry, Akepaw. I failed you. Let me change the music.
I'd love to help you, Michael, but I'm prohibited. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to share all my points with you, Michael.
Hey, Akepaw just gifted 5
thank you.
subscriptions to the channel. Thank you. This combat is brought to you by Gifted Subs. We will take it.
Thank you.
That is so kind. Let me get some combat music going here.
Yeah.
As it continues to, oh yeah. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Here we go. We'll play this one. This is a good combat song. You guys rolled really well in your initiatives. See if I
Yay.
need to break any ties. Yeah. Awesome initiative rolls there. Okay. You guys kind of see Tree freeze, and you hear moanings, and you hear that echo of that voice coming from the chamber, talking about intruders. Charlotte, you're up first. What would you like to do?
I will use my movement, all of it, and get 40 feet up. 1, 2, wait. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. I'll go right over here and go 40. And I'm just gonna throw daggers at the first zombie that I see, which is zombie number 7. So I
Okay.
will throw some daggers at him. Let me see here.
Throw those daggers.
Roll 1.
17.
And then I think the second one has to be without my. What am I thinking? Without my.
damage, I
bonus.
think.
Yeah. I will say the 17 definitely hits for the first dagger throw. So
Okay.
go ahead and roll damage for that first, and then we'll resolve the second.
Okay, well, wait, what? Oh, did it roll 2
Yeah,
automatically? I don't know why
yeah,
it's
2
doing
rolled,
that.
yeah.
It, like...
Oh, you didn't click on it to roll it?
No, I didn't do that. D&D
Okay.
Beyond decided to roll twice for me every single time, and it's getting on my nerves.
I wonder if there's something checked in there that's stopping it.
I have it down for normal roll. I don't know why. I
So
don't know why
I
it's
don't think sneak attack is not going to count for this because you don't have anybody within 5 feet, and they are definitely aware that somebody is coming.
Yes, so it's
So
just the 7. I just have sneak attack on automatically because I'm gonna
Sure.
forget to put it on if I
Absolutely,
need
that's
it.
fine.
So it's just there. We can ignore it if it's not.
Okay, so that definitely hits. You can go ahead and now. Do you have? I think I ask this every week, and I should be better at this. But weapon masteries. Did you? You didn't take one for dagger, right?
Mine is on rapier today.
Rapier, got it.
Yeah.
All right, so you can go ahead and make your second throw.
I mean, I did with that 7, so I should just stick with it.
If you didn't click it, go ahead and click it again.
Okay.
Kind of like if you drop the dice at a real table. I don't count that. You got to roll it.
Okay, thank you. It's probably gonna roll twice again. Oh no, just once. What the heck? Maybe I did accidentally click it twice. Okay.
23 is
I
still
don't
gonna
know.
hit. Now this one
Okay.
you don't get to add your modifier, so it'll just be whatever
Yes.
you roll on the d4.
Okay. R1D motion here.
You can technically just hit the dagger damage again, and we'll just subtract 3 from it if you need to.
That's smart. Instead of me rolling manually. Okay, -3.
So you do 3 points of damage on that one, as both daggers sink into this dwarven-looking zombie as it just kind of like lumbers around, 2 daggers sticking out of its chest.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else? Well, I think to throw, is it to throw the second dagger? Is that your bonus action to do that?
Okay,
Or do you
so
have the
this
cunning
kind of
action, right?
confused me.
Mm-hmm.
Last session, I don't know. They might, I don't know. Kristy was shaking her head. I don't know. But from what
wasn't you get like the second
Nick.
hand with
Isn't
first
a
attack,
Nick
and it
property?
doesn't count as a bonus
Well,
action?
that's with weapon
Or is it-
mastery, though.
Oh,
So
And this weapon
apparently
doesn't
I've
have it.
always had the I'm kind of confused by that because I
Mhm.
thought that I always had the ability as a rogue in the D&D 5e to throw 2
Mhm.
daggers at once to use 2 light weapons in one turn, but the second usage is a bonus action. And then they made dual weapon mastery, which I took. So I don't want to like go retcon it, but now I'm like, dual weapon mastery is literally just exactly that. So I don't know if that's like
what
my
two
bonus
weapon?
action or not.
What the dual weapon allows you to do is the second attack still lets you add the bonus to your damage. That's what that does.
Okay.
So like when you
So-
make that second attack, I wouldn't have had to take the -3 off of it if you have that.
Okay, but it is still a bonus action then.
I believe so. Yeah, if you attack with a light weapon, you can use your offhand as a bonus action to make another light-handed weapon attack.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I'm just trying to make sure action economy I'm doing it correctly.
I mean, in enhanced dual wielding, it says you don't add your ability modifier to the extra attack's damage unless that modifier is negative.
Really?
So I think, yeah. So I think I accidentally took a feat that's like literally the same thing I already had as a rogue. And I don't want to like go back and take it back now.
Well,
but,
yeah, I mean, if we find out that you took one by accident, yeah, we need to go back and change it because.
Okay.
Let
And
me
then like,
look
I
at
don't know.
the-
Then I was like trying
what's
to read
the
it.
feat
And there was,
called
like,
again?
Wait, what?
What's
It's
the feat
enhanced dual wielding.
called? Enhanced dual wielding. Let me see
Yeah.
if I can find it. Where's that at? Under fighting style?
Yeah. Or under, I have it under bonus actions.
I don't see a feat in here that says enhanced dual wielding.
It's one that I got when I was doing the character level up. Here, let me
Then
see.
it's,
I
then
think
it's
I
part
can.
of the. Then it's not a feat. It's a feature.
It's not a feat. It's probably
I
part
don't
of the
know.
rogue thing.
I don't know. I sent it to. Oh my god! I didn't send them the
That's the
description.
one. Is that under? Would it be under the rogue then?
I
Probably.
guess.
Let me check
I
it out.
guess so.
I apologize, viewers. We're just going to get this worked out now, so we don't have to have a
Yeah, we
player.
changed some things on Emishi.
What's your subclass, Zoss?
Swashbuckler.
Okay, you're not on the new rules then.
Wait, I'm not?
No, because there's no swashbuckler subclass in the new rules.
I didn't even know that. Now, dang it.
Oh,
Why
no,
they have
because
to
you have
go
the
and
weapon
change
master.
everything?
I don't
Yeah.
know how. Yeah, I
How'd
think
that- yeah.
like we may just have to make a judgment and dig it later.
Yeah. Well, okay.
I'm just thinking it's where we're streaming, and that's going to be a hybrid thing. She's going to have 2024 from the main,
I had
Rogue.
no idea that I did this.
Oh.
and then the
Yeah.
old information for the subclass.
No, that's all. It's all good. We'll figure it out.
We can figure it out. I just mean it's
Yeah,
it's gonna take
that makes sense why it's so confusing right now.
Yeah, and
That
that's why I
makes a lot
can't
of sense.
find it anywhere too, because I've noticed that a lot of the stuff that isn't being supported by the new rules is kind of getting like pushed down on D&D Beyond to
Yeah.
where it's like harder to
Yeah.
find. I had that problem with the gunslinger class.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
um,
I didn't realize that Swashbuckler was not supported. I was.
No, I'm a Tempest cleric, and they're not supported either, so it's fine.
Yeah, and it's not that's not supported.
Let's-
It just hasn't come out yet.
Yeah, they haven't made it yet. That's I have a feeling like they're gonna update everything. It's just gonna take them some time. Let's just do this. So we'll just call you dual wielder for right now,
Okay.
because that is a feat
Yeah.
that you can take.
Okay.
And we'll work out the details of it later. But it means you have quick draw, so you can draw or stow 2 weapons that lack the two-handed property at a time, so you can pull both daggers out at once while you're running. And then
Okay.
your second attack will count that that the +3 will be added to that. So
Okay.
you did 3 extra points of damage.
Okay.
That way you don't feel like you have a feat that is absolutely worthless, which is what that sounds like what has happened right now.
Yeah. I like. When I first read it, I was like, "That sounds so cool and useful." And then, like afterwards, I was like, "Wait a minute! I already do that."
Yeah, it's kind of the same thing, yeah. All right, that zombie is definitely looking bloodied as these daggers are sticking out of his chest. I believe that will be Charlotte's turn,
Yes.
bringing us to Tree, who stands next to Charlotte in this instance. What would you like to do?
Oh, okay, so the dwarven creature has turned around, and I see it's undead, right?
Yes, clearly undead, pieces of flesh falling off of its skeleton under the skull, and like has this really stringy, kind of dirty, dry hair that's like falling off.
Okay. Yeah, Tree's focused on the skull, and all of a sudden, just boom, boom. 2 daggers sink into who he just thought was a Rockseeker until a couple seconds. Okay, but yeah,
I guess it's still possible. It could be a Rockseeker. You don't know.
Fair enough. But I've seen undead before. I've never seen a floating skull.
Indeed.
So, yeah, Tree is going to first cast Hunter's Mark on our floating skull head.
All right. What's the range on Hunter's Mark again?
90 feet.
All right, you are good to go. He is marked.
Okay, and then we're gonna.
Oh, that's way too big of a marker to put on that. It covered
Sorry.
up the whole flame skull.
Oh, you did say it had a.
Oh man,
Oh, it's because it's doing it based on the size of the
size of
token.
the token. Yeah, it's a tiny token, so the marker covers the whole token. Sometimes Roll20 does funny things.
And then we're gonna take a shot at him.
All right,
18 to hit.
18 does hit.
Okay, so he takes 8 piercing damage and 5 force from the Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
And his speed is slowed
Oh,
by
wait.
10.
Well, nope, that wouldn't help. Takes 8 piercing.
8 piercing and 5 force.
Okay, the piercing damage it doesn't seem to do as much as you would hope. Is it kind of the arrow kind of deflects a little bit off the side of the skull? It does chip away some of it, but you can tell it's not doing the damage you would hope. The force, however, seems to be just fine.
Okay. And with that, Tree is going to look at Jarry and just say, I'm going to step it, going into open path. And then 1, 2, and then 3, 4.
Okay, tucking yourself into the room. Okay.
Yep.
Emmy, that brings us up to you. What would you like to do?
So, 5, 10, 15. Wait. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I want to run in front. Is it possible to run up here? I know we said that she had her daggers in the zombie, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can run there.
I still attack. Okay.
Yeah.
But as I run, I want to say, for Tree! Because it kind of came at Tree first, and she really wants to show solidarity with him. And if she ever blinks, he'll not even question it. So she's actually going to take her short sword and try to get him.
Okay, you're still 10
Am I
feet
too far?
away, so you'd be too far to attack melee right now.
I
Do
do have
you have a ranged weapon?
I have longbow.
Oh, longbow would be a good choice here.
Double checking, I don't have anything else. No, I do not. Yep, here we go.
Oh no! Natural 1. Would you like to use a player reroll? You have 3 of them.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Player reroll expended. Roll that die again.
I swear to God.
Much better. That will definitely hit.
Okay, because when it popped up on my screen, it looks like the same thing. Okay, great. So that's hitting. Here we go.
Charlotte kind of sees your aim is a little bit off, and she reaches out and just moves it down just a little bit, and you take the shot. And then...
That's actually exactly what happened to me in high school when we were practicing archery. Me, Liz, that happened to me.
9 points of damage. I got some good news for you. It had exactly 9 hit points left. But they have a special feature called Undead Fortitude that when it reaches 0, it gets to make a Constitution saving throw or regain one of its hit points and stand back up.
Ooh.
No.
The DC
Yeah,
on this
we
is
go
going to
boo.
be a 10, I believe. Yeah. Wait, 5 plus the damage taken. So that's going to be 14 is what it needs to make. So let's do a Constitution save here. And it fails. So that arrow goes right through its chest. It goes flying back and hits the ground unmoving and is dead.
Give me high fives, Charlize. A little. Okay. And I think that's my turn.
All right. Yeah, sounds good. Unless you have any bonus actions, but I don't think as a fighter, I don't think you would have any unless you were in melee.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm still trying to maneuver through here. So yes.
Right. There is a zombie way back here in the room that's going to start lumbering forward. 15, 20. Let me double check their speed. I think it might be 30 feet. No, 20 feet. So it went once. It's going to lumber again. It climbs down in this ditch. That counts as 2. So it's 10, 15, 20. It's kind of coming across. What this is ahead of you guys is like a lowered trough area where it looks like maybe water had once flown but no longer does. And it looks about 3 foot deep. So they have to climb down in it and move across because they're only about 3 foot as it is. Okay, that ends that zombie's turn. This zombie from across the way is going to move 10, 20, 30, and it's going to climb up using its dash and can get right beside this dwarf zombie as it just continues to lumber. It kind of picked itself up and just like scrambled up the side of this little ditch that moves through the room. That brings us to Chloe's turn. What would you like to do?
Are you muted?
Am I?
Oh, I don't know. I thought you were talking, but I couldn't hear you.
Oh, sorry. I was like
Yeah.
counting the faces. So that's 15.
What kind of terrible plan does Chloe have for these zombies?
It's Friday,
Yes. She came in handy.
That's her terrible plan right there.
I don't deny the allegation.
I cast Rebecca Black into the middle of the room.
I cast Rebecca Black earlier today, so you know
I
what?
cast flashbacks.
I cast Rebecca Black at zombie.
No, I know
good,
you
by the
can't.
way.
You can't cast that yet. That's a 9th level spell.
No, no, it's second level. Look, it's right there. I need a wisdom save.
Wisdom save. Who exactly are you targeting? Is it multiple or is it just one?
I think it's just zombie number 9.
Number 9, the farthest to the right there.
Yeah.
All right, that is a wisdom saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
And it is going to get a 12, so it's not going to make that saving throw.
Oh, so it takes the full 13. And is it still up?
13 psychic damage.
Psychic
It is
damage.
still up, but it's definitely bloodied.
Okay, well now it has to run away as its reaction as far away as it can from me.
Oh, it has to use its reaction to move as far away as it can.
I'm pretty
Oh,
sure. Let's double
Here it
check.
goes. 5 and 20.
Yep.
And then 50.
As much as it's speed allows.
He goes "Ugh," and turns around and dives back down into the pit there and starts like trying to get up the other side, and its movement ends.
He just hears Rebecca Black in his head. He's like, no,
That's
I
it.
can stop.
No. Stop! Not Friday. No. Don't want to get down.
Ah, get down! That's my turn.
Excellent turn. Dwarf Zombie 8 gets to go. 10, 15, 10. Oh, it's not going to have enough movement to get to anybody. Oh, it is going to have enough movement just to get to Emmy. Gets up to Emmy and is going to just try to just clobber Emmy with a slam attack. A 10 is going to miss Emmy for sure, as Emmy quickly dives out of the way, using her bow to kind of deflect its attack a little bit from making its impact. That ends that zombie's turn, bringing us to Oriana, who is still down by the table here in the other chamber, while all the action is happening above you there, Oriana.
I'm gonna finally run up and Chloe. I'm like, oh, I can see stuff now. And I'm going to Toll the Dead on the... Did any of these guys... Oh, the one in the ditch. Can I Toll the Dead on that one? Let me see how far away that is.
Number 9, you should be able to hit that.
How?
Yeah, that's 60 feet. So can I
Yeah,
Toll the Dead on
please
that guy?
put him out of his misery. I mean, he's sitting there listening to Rebecca Black right now in that pit.
Yeah.
Her new music is good.
Is
it?
I haven't heard any of her
It is
stuff since
actually.
that was the only song I've ever heard from her.
She made a comeback. She made a comeback and wrote Saturday.
I
my
did see that. Oh,
I'm
did
so
not-
serious. She wrote
Funny.
Saturday, and it's like a parody of Friday by herself.
God,
And then she has another
that's
album that's
brilliant.
actually kind of
That's
good.
amazing.
She's
That's
amazing.
hilarious.
Good for her.
Good for her. Just
Yeah.
get into it.
That's it. Yeah. So you are casting what again?
Toll the Dead. So that's a
Toll the
wisdom
Dead.
saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. You got it.
And it hits harder because he's already damaged.
That's only a 12. Oh, the gong. And 9 points of damage is enough to take him down.
And then I
Undead
wanna-
Fortitude. I still think Undead Fortitude goes off on Toll the Dead.
Oh, okay.
Let me check for sure. And less damage is radiant or from a critical hit. Yes, so
Okay.
it does make a saving throw. This is going to be 14 Constitution save. Does not make it and dies in the pit. Friday! And collapses.
Then I'd like to cast a spiritual weapon at this guy. Zombie number 8.
Oh, a spiritual weapon to kind of float beside him?
Yep.
All right, what form does your spiritual weapon take by chance?
Okay, it's like gonna be a Warhammer 2, but it's kind of rocking on the waves, but like the waves of like a sea kind of thing. So it's just rocking back and forth with ethereal waves next to it, like making it hover.
Cool. That is such an awesome way to describe it. I don't think I have a token that's going to do that.
Okay. Yeah.
You said it's a Warhammer?
Yeah.
I have some animated tokens, so I'm going to put one out here.
Oh, that's
I
fun.
don't know if I have a Warhammer, though. Unfortunately, I don't. That's sad. You would think they'd have like a mace and a hammer.
Yeah.
They don't. I'm just going to use a sword, just
Okay.
because. Oh, that's way too big.
That's a huge sword.
That's like the sword from Berserk. There we go.
There you
now
go.
Now it's floating there beside that dwarf zombie. Cool. And you can make attack, I think.
Oh, 12. Is that gonna hit?
12 does hit.
Oh. Ooh, a 1, but that's plus my modifiers, so that's 5 wisdom. So 5
So
total.
1
Force.
plus 5 or just
1 plus 4 equals
Okay.
5.
gotcha.
So
Okay.
that's 5 force damage.
5 force damage as the spiritual weapon smashes into
Force
the
damage.
zombie, making it stumble a little bit to the side.
And that's my turn.
All right, excellent turn. Dwarf Zombie 13 is way up here and lumbers forward 10, 15, 20. Uses its action to dash 5, 10, 15, 20. That's all it can do. Bringing us up to that terrible flying skull. It's been hunter's marked. It actually starts to recite some strange incantations.
Oh god.
And you notice, especially Emmy, Tree, Charlet, the whole figure, the whole flaming green part of it starts to get really blurry and hard to see. Hey, thank you, Catherine Sarah 7 for the follow. We appreciate it. Welcome to the adventure. And then it's going to kind of hover farther back into the room. I can move that far. That's cool. It's going to move back here. 5, 10, 15. It's going to hover about here and just kind of turn around and look down that hallway towards all of you and start to laugh. This is my domain. And then it goes to dwarf zombie number 12. He's going to stumble forward 5, 10, 15, 20.
Real quick, Michael.
Mhm.
Actually pointed out he knows exactly what the problem is. You have animated spiritual weapons 1. The hammers are in 2 and 3.
Ah!
Same problem as he has.
That's what it is. I only have the first set. Apparently, they made other sets. I'll have to go find those later so that Oriana will have her weapon of choice.
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20. He's like lumbering underneath this machine as he moves forward. Dwarf zombie 10. Doesn't know where tree disappeared to. 20. Gonna lumber. 5, 10, 15, 20. Can't quite get the tree yet, but it's just like dragging its foot. Looking out towards tree. And that brings us to the top of round 2. Charlet, you are up again.
Okie dokie. Let's go. I'm gonna move 5, 10. Okay, 5, 10 feet over here to zombie number 8 and make an attack. And this will include sneak attack because I have an ally within 5 feet.
Sure. Yeah.
Yes. Yay. Okay. Okay. I think someone else has my dagger inside of them, so I'm going to take out my rapier and use that. And this will be with the.
You have an
I
item
don't know.
interaction. You could like, oh, this isn't the same zombie. It would kind of be cool if you could like pull the dagger out of the same zombie, then
Right,
immediately
and
like, stick it back in.
That would be so cool, but no, I can't. Let me
Thanks for holding
see.
that for me.
Yeah.
Anywho, attacking with my rapier and yeah, attacking.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
Okay,
You
yay!
attack and you definitely succeed. Oh man.
17 damage.
17 damage is exactly how many hit points it had. We will see
Okay.
if it can maintain this, because that's a lot of damage. I don't even
Do
think
I
it can
get
roll that
to
high.
vex him if I'm on 2024 rules? Or no, wait, not 2024 rules.
Yeah.
Previous rules.
Yeah. Yeah, we're going to make it that you get to do Vex.
Cool.
But he doesn't make the saving throw, so you just killed him with one shot with your rapier. As you
Nice.
stab him, pierce him through the chest, and then rip the rapier out, he falls to the ground in front of you. Dead.
Oh, okay. I will use the rest of my movement to go 5.
Yeah, because right now the
10.
spiritual warhammer seems to be a little bit disgusted that you're taking up the same space. It.
Okay, I'll move over here. I'll move over here into this little corner, and yeah, be ready to square up. Basically, that's my
You got
turn.
it. Excellent, wonderful turn. Tree, you've got a zombie lumbering towards you.
No, not anymore. And Tree is going to take off running because I'm not ready. I'm not looking for this sort of fight right now. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 gets me to there. And then I'm going to use my feline agility to basically just double my movement speed. 5, 10. Okay, I'm going to come up here and have a slight moment of panic, but I can still see my little target.
You can still see your little target.
So I'm
I
gonna
will
take
say it
a-
looks very blurry.
Yeah, we're still going to take a shot at him.
Okay, because it's blurry, you have disadvantage
Yep.
on your attack rolls against it.
15 to hit.
15 to hit. A 15. He will use his reaction and cast Shield. So you see this green kind of orb of magic appear around it, and your arrow breaks upon impact.
Dang.
Okay. Okay, I have a little bit of movement. That was 40, so I got 20 more feet. I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15. Back down here.
That tree scampers
Stick
back
around, stick
behind
around.
you on this massive piece of machinery here in the room. Emmy, that brings us to you.
Watching dwarf zombie. Wait. I'm just making sure I'm correct here. Since I can't see, but I did. Emmy saw Tree running away and Dwarf 10 pursuing, correct? So 5, 10, 15, she wants to move up here and stab.
Okay, go for it.
Just gonna go stab, stab. Here's my let's do my short sword.
Okay, now just remember, as part of your movement and action, I don't know if your character would be able to do it, but are you able to pull out more than one weapon at a time? Because that's a feature of the rogue, is to be able to draw 2 weapons. Do you have the same features for your fighter?
I have dueling weapon. I just can't find it right here.
You said dueling?
Yes.
Dual building.
That's that. Oh,
Dual wielding.
Oh, dual
Oh,
wielding.
sorry, dual wielding.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Dual wielding allows you to draw two weapons as long as they. Yep. So you
And
can
that
put
is one
some-
action, right?
Yep. It's part of your action to do that. Yep.
Okay. So I do want to do that and still use that roll, even though
Yep,
that's
short sword. Yeah, that definitely hits.
Oh yeah. Okay.
They're very slow. 7 points of damage on your first strike as you carve through it with your short sword. And it's vexed, so your next attack on it gets advantage.
Yeah. And so also she says surprise, and then now she's gonna hit. So if she doesn't hit, that's gonna be very embarrassing.
Do you have advantage?
with-
That gives you.
With dual wielding,
Mhm.
I get to attack with the second one as well, as long as it's Nick. Is that what we went
Well,
over?
Well, if you attack with a Nick weapon first, what it allows you to do is attack that second time without consuming your bonus action. But since you
Oh, okay.
attacked with the Vex weapon first, what it does is give you advantage on this attack, which will consume your bonus action. But
Okay.
since you're also a dual wielder, you don't have to take that minus of the damage anymore. You get to add your bonus to the damage.
Okay. Okay. I am still getting everything.
So
My brain-
it's kind of cool because you can decide like ahead of time, do I want advantage on the second attack and lose my bonus action, or do I want to get like that quick scimitar hit in and then do a quick hit and not use my bonus action up. So
Okay.
it's like a
Alright, so
strategy
yeah.
thing you can think about. Yeah.
I'm gonna use my bonus.
All
Is that
right.
12?
That's 12, but you can roll again because you have advantage, so you can take the higher roll.
Right.
17, still
Oh.
gonna hit. You can
Okay,
roll that
great.
damage, and you get to roll. You get to add your modifier now since you have that dual feature. So you do 6 points of damage on top of that, and you can tell it is damaged very badly and is bloodied, but is still up and in the fight. Emmy,
Awesome.
great turn.
Awesome.
That brings us to Dwarf Zombie 14, who is still trying to get into the fight. 2 movement to climb up. Climbs up out of this pit. Can get to there and is going to just sprint to get behind Emmy and kind of trap her between these 2 zombies a little bit, but doesn't have an action because it had to use it to dash to get there. Zombie 11 is going to lumber towards Charlet and take a slam attack at Charlet. It's only a 6. Charlet ducks, and it punches the wall behind you. That ends Zombie 11's turn. Chloe, you are up.
Okay. Fine. I'm gonna try. He's still blurry, right? The skull?
He is, yes.
Alright, I'm gonna attempt to hit him with disadvantage with a chill touch.
Okay. Yeah, disadvantage attack roll is the magic hand. He's flying out of that book.
Ooh, probably not gonna hit with a natural 2 like that, but yeah.
8, unfortunately, is going to miss. You do have player rewards. If you'd like to use them.
No, I'll
Nope.
be good.
Okay.
Yeah, well. Yeah,
you
no,
have
I'll
a
be
bunch of D12s.
Maybe both.
And just to keep you, and Chloe would have seen this, it did cast some type of protective spell on it too. When Tree tried to attack it, you did see an arrow kind of break upon an orb. So, might have buffed its
fair.
armor a little bit for this turn.
Okay. Do I recognize this blur spell?
I don't know. Is it something that Chloe would have familiarity with? I mean, you obviously know that it's doing something magical because it's able to protect itself with an orb, and you've been
Okay.
witnessing it casting and saying incantations and stuff. So,
All right.
What Janzel did, was that invisibility or blur?
That was something
No,
different.
that was
Yeah.
something
That was
different.
Okay.
He was on a
Yeah.
different level. Even Chloe was like, I don't know how the fuck you did that, but I'm gonna
Yeah.
learn.
That was
Yeah.
that was a subclass. He was
Yeah, that was a
Yeah,
subclass special feature that kind of came with his
He
character.
like
Oh,
cloned himself, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was able to
Which
clone
always, like,
himself and.
I'm gonna.
Switch places.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
I knew he did something that was. Tree
So
had
I
no
know
idea what he was
Yeah.
doing.
The
The
dungeon
shield.
master had no idea what he was doing. I was just going along with it.
I feel like Chloe
Excellent.
recognizes the shield spell, but maybe she doesn't quite understand how blur works. So, but knowing shield, she's not going to force it, and she's gonna
Okay.
let the disadvantage sit.
Okay. And
She's
Chloe's
okay.
turn?
Yes. Well, if I move.
You can move. If you still got movement left, you can
Did
move.
I see? Did everybody go left? Is that what happened?
Isn't
mean,
that like
yeah.
isn't that the
Go left.
rule
So
when you get in a
you went left.
dungeon? You
I
always
mean,
go left?
I
Is
just
that what it
wanted to
is?
confirm.
Didn't you say that?
Yeah, okay. That is my role. So, like, my guess is everyone goes left, so I'm gonna at least just peek around the corner to get eyes on what's around the left corner.
But it's at that moment, Chloe, you realize like how much of an influence you are on this party. I mean, they're all following your directions.
Oh,
It's
oh
like,
my god, I'm like a runner or something. Oh my god, crazy. Setting
Excellent.
trends. Okay, that's my turn.
Oriana, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna move up 3 so I can see a little.
Mhm.
I'm gonna throw a sacred flame at zombie number 14.
Zombie number 14, Sacred Flame. So that is a dexterity save.
Yeah.
13. I don't think that's going to be enough.
That just misses.
No. Oh.
Take 6 radiant damage.
Engulfed in radiant flames as some of the ash and blackened skin kind of burns away and peels off of the zombie.
And then I'll move the Warhammer over to zombie 11. Try to give
Okay.
Charlie
Yeah.
some help.
Yeah, the Warhammer starts to float over towards that zombie and goes to swing. You can go ahead and make an attack with it.
Alright. 21 to hit,
Yes,
Ooh.
definitely.
or 7 force damage.
7 force damage. After Charlotte, you just get done from ducking from this thing hitting the wall, and the hammer comes and just
Yeah.
smacks it in the side of the head.
Nice.
And
Still standing?
It's still standing, yes.
I'm gonna move in one more, and that's my turn.
Okay. We'll go to Dwarf Zombie 13, who can now see Tree kind of coming around the corner back here. 5, 10, 15. Dang it! Can't reach him. Uses its action to dash one space. Get right up in the tree's grill. Ugh. Terrible smelling breath from this creature tree. Then the glowing figure in the background, looking at all of you back here in the distance, begins to laugh and goes "Phew," and blows this red glowing bead of flame in your direction. And it's going to hit the wall right about here in the midst of all of you
Oh,
and
no.
engulf you all in fiery flames as you just cast Fireball.
Oh
On the
my
party.
god!
Oh
So let me see how much of every. I might be able to get everybody in there. It's a 30-foot radius.
Oh.
Just gets Tree, gets all these poor zombies.
Dude, there was a wall. There are 2 walls between us.
It goes around corners. The fireball hits everybody. It even doesn't care about the zombies. It's like,
no. Okay.
well done. Your sacrifice will be rewarded.
Oh my god.
Let me get some animated fire on here. I got some
Right.
animated fire.
Doesn't kill me.
Good.
Let's put a big old fireball up here. Ooh. Ooh, boy.
Oh no.
I don't know if I can make it that big. It's about that size.
It's about the size of everything you can see
Yeah.
everywhere.
I'm going to go ahead and put that animation on the map layer so it doesn't interfere with what I'm about to do. Alright, so I need dexterity saves from everyone. Every
my
character
God.
needs
Oh, God.
to make a dexterity saving throw.
What?
Dex.
That's a hell of a roll, Oriana.
Oh,
Thank God I
natural
rolled on
20. Natural
Ooh.
20.
How did I get
Okay,
it?
team.
Okay, I'm
Chloe,
good.
I do something.
Yeah.
For
What
some
do I
reason.
do?
D12. Gotta lie those, babe.
Either a D12 or a reroll.
Re-
Oh, wait. They change it. It's a 20-foot radius sphere. So that's a 40-foot diameter.
Nice.
That might change things a little bit.
That means tree don't get hit.
That
Yeah.
probably means
Oh, but
tree
neither
don't
does the
get
zombie
hit.
in front of me.
You know what? I know it has a really cool effect, but I'm going to have to move my fireball right now. As I piece this together. Yeah, so 20 foot is going to get... Yep, that zombie is going to be safe. 20 foot this way is going to get the other side of the party, though. So everybody except for Tree and that zombie over there is still going to be affected. So Tree, you are safe. Thanks to the 2024 Player's Handbook.
Man. We gotta disperse ourselves.
Yeah.
I don't
Spread out.
Okay, let me see what the saving throw is for this, so if I can see who saved it or not. Okay. I will say, Oriana, you definitely succeed. Tree doesn't matter. Emmy, you succeed as well.
Sweet.
Chloe, it is a failure. Charlotte, you succeed as
I
well.
kind of-
So everybody who succeeds is only going to take half damage from this attack.
I'd
Should I-
do a reroll, Chloe.
Reroll? You think I
Yeah.
should do a reroll?
Yes!
D12.
It's a fireball!
Reroll. Reroll.
Razanak says even viewers have to make dex saves tonight.
Oh no!
Oh!
I just
you did a
killed Chloe.
reroll and got a 9. Oh no!
Oh
Oh,
my
no.
god!
The player reroll didn't come through, guys.
Do
Oh,
it
you
again!
guys are-
No, I'm kidding.
You guys are down to one of those. I will say that we now need to roll damage to see how much exactly you guys take. Let me make sure that they didn't change the damage of this in the new... Nope, it's still 8d6 fire damage. So let me, Oh, I gotta do this the old-fashioned way. Is there a... Spells. I might be able to do this. Here we go. Fireball. Boom. Level 3. Submit. 30 points of fire damage.
No.
So those of you who succeeded take half. So you take 15 points of fire damage as you're engulfed in the fiery flames of this fireball spell.
Chat just gifted a player reroll.
Chat.
And
Thank you, chat.
Charlie, check your character sheet. I think
Yeah.
I don't know what level, but I think rogues get evade.
I don't have that right now, from what I can see.
Is it 5th or 6th, maybe, that she gets it?
Evade might be if evade is a class feature, I don't think
Yeah.
it's one that I have right now. If it's a fee, it's not one that I took.
No. You get it from your class.
Yeah,
It's-
it's a
yeah, it's
class.
Yeah, it's evasion. Maybe it's a higher level now.
I'm looking right now to see.
I mean, I made it, but now I
Wow.
just have 5 hit points.
Yeah, it's level 7 for evasion.
Oh, they did push it.
wow.
They did push it
Wow.
back farther. Oh, they must have thought that was
That's
too OP for
crazy.
the rogues and made it a little bit.
I loved how
Thank
OP
God.
rogues were.
There is something called Uncanny Dodge. Akpa says at level 5, but you guys I don't think are level 5 yet.
No,
Level
level
four.
4.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, after
Oh,
the damage
no.
is taken, Chloe falls down, smoke pouring off of her burned body as she lays in the hallway. And the Flameskull just laughs. Bringing us to dwarf zombie number 12, who lumbers forward. And can get to Emmy and is going to make a slam attack against Emmy for an 8. Is going to miss as Emmy easily dodges, even though Emmy's skin is a little bit torched as well from the fireball attack. Dwarf zombie number 1 is going to attack Emmy because Dwarf zombie 10 is right beside Emmy, so is going to make a slam attack.
He survived the fireball?
Oh, I forgot. You reminded me. I got to make saving throws on all those guys.
Oh, woof.
Hallelujah. Oh my god.
Let's see.
Thank you.
Can they roll a 44?
Well, they have to make a saving throw against the dex save.
Oh, the dex save first.
Yeah. So 30 points of fire damage is possibly going to kill this first one. Let me do its undead fortitude. I wish it would just like do that save like when you click on it instead of making it difficult. I don't think they can even roll this high. No, he burns up. He's dead. So ignore the fact that one just came up and whiffed you. He was coming to punch you and then just realized that he was just ash and just fell apart. Yes, they're all going to have to make a saving throw first to see if they can even avoid it. I don't think they're even going to be able to make it. Natural 1, yeah. He's going to probably just crumple to ash. In which he does. So zombie 10 crumples to ash at Emmy's feet. Zombie 14 right here makes a saving throw, dexterity. And that's going to probably make it fall to ash as well. We'll do that constitution save just to be safe. And even with that, still crumples to ash. Well, actually, he actually had more hit points than that would have done. Well, failed a saving throw, so it doesn't matter. Dead. Yeah. Zombie 11. Dead. Saving throw. Dexterity. Dead. Let's see. Oh my, that's bad. These poor zombies. Victims of their own ally. Oh! Failed the saving throw, though. Constitution save would have been 30 plus 5. No. Dead. Even with a natural 20. Isn't going to be enough. So after the fireball kind of subsides, not only do you see Chloe laying there, but you see a bunch of piles of zombie ash laying amongst the room and the rubble. Charlet, you're back up.
Immediately, I run to Chloe and I take out one of our healing potions and I pour it down her mouth. Or onto her body, however you're supposed to use healing potions. You drink them? I don't know.
And it's a bonus action now, so this is going to take your bonus action. And it's a potion of healing, so that's 2d4 plus 4, I believe?
Yes. Do I roll it?
You guys can decide. You're the one administering it, so I would say you would probably roll it.
I am the medic. You get 8. 8
points as Chloe awakens, still laying there, but you can see Charlotte as administering this healing potion to you.
Yes, and since it is a what am I thinking? Since it is a bonus action to do that, I'll use my action to fire my short bow at that guy. Let me see here.
Okay, yeah, you will be firing with disadvantage because he's still blurry.
Yes.
So you roll twice, take the lowest, or put it on a...
I just want to check something really quick. There's something that a rogue can do. I think it's like steady aim or something like that. I remember I took this, but I'm just...
Rogue, you can use steady aim if you don't move at all.
Oh.
You can use your bonus action to basically give yourself advantage on the roll.
Gotcha. Okay, so then that wouldn't be... I can't do that then. Okay, then I will just roll with disadvantage. That's fine.
Okay.
Alrighty, let me get the thingy set up. Roll. Disadvantage.
Charlotte, it does look like that critter is having too much fun back there.
What?
Oh.
Ooh.
That's just a
Yikes.
flat out miss there, Charlet, as the arrow or the bolt just goes flying by it.
I'm blinded by my rage.
All right. You still have some
Actually,
movement.
I'm gonna use the rest of my movement actually to disperse. Let me see if I move.
You still
5,
technically have
10,
2-player
15.
rerolls if you'd like to, but you'll still make the roll with disadvantage. So it's up to you whether you feel like it's worth it.
25, 30. No, it's okay. I won't re-roll. I'm just gonna use my the rest of my movement to move like 25 feet over here.
Okay.
That should be less than 40 feet moved, so that should be fine. Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay.
All right.
Alrighty. I'm gonna be behind the corner.
Taking some cover.
Yep.
Excellent. Tree, that brings us up to you.
Okay, so I obviously just heard that explosion.
Oh yeah, you felt the heat. Mm-hmm.
I'm going to... It's going to take a swipe at me, but I'm running away from that zombie because something big just happened and I gotta go.
Yeah, I gotta make a slam attack as a reaction against you for an 11.
That's going to miss.
Nope, you're too quick for this zombie.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and holy hell. Okay.
Everybody looks like their charred remains, like laying everywhere. There's ash all over the floor.
Everyone's eyebrows are burnt off.
They kind of smell like barbecue chicken.
I think Chloe can help people out too, if I remember. So I'm going to bonus action healing word to Chloe.
Okay.
That's going to be 7 additional.
7 healing.
I'll take it. I'm over half.
And then action, we're going to take another shot at him. $12, I don't think is going to do it.
12 just misses.
Ooh.
You do have chat rewards.
So if it just misses, and I'm shooting at the skull. So yeah, if it just misses, then I'll use a proficiency bonus.
Good call.
Okay. Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Michael's gonna use shield.
How dare you? Make him question.
Because it got its reaction back.
Oh no.
So it's going to use its reaction
No,
because it
that-
has... Yeah, went
Oh
on
wait,
to
you're
start,
using it to me. That's right.
Yep. So he uses shield once again to deflect it. I gave you a chance.
Yep. And I'm sticking by it.
Alright. So deflects the longbow attack again from this magical source of energy that it shields itself with.
Will you stop that?
You can't hit me, you fool.
And that'll end my turn. Oh,
Excellent.
I should say, as I'm running in, I'm going to look at me. There's going to be one following me.
What? But she doesn't have time to say anything else before she turns, because she's facing the zombie that's the evil big bad. I can't see what his name is right now. Hold on.
The Flameskull.
The Flameskull
Yes.
turns on her heel. So yes,
Oh my-
turns her back to him. Probably shouldn't, but does. And she can't see.
Here's what it looks like on Roll20, guys.
Oh my
cool.
god.
That's what it looks
Oh,
like.
Awesome looking.
It looks like a tattoo I would get if I was like a biker.
And I just imagine him having like, I don't know if you guys remember like He-Man and Skeletor. He just
Yeah,
reminds me
yeah.
he would like laugh like Skeletor, like.
So turns her back, and then I cannot see.
I'm gonna move it. Sorry. There you go. Can you see? Oh, you can't see anything up there?
Oh, I can't see the skeleton.
The person is
sorry, not
attacking
the
you.
skeleton,
Gotcha.
The dwarf that is coming behind, who was Tree just said. There's one coming behind.
Oh. Don't want to do that. Okay. Yeah, you definitely can't see that one because it's behind this big, like, mechanical box that seems to be right there.
25. So she's gonna move out here. Actually,
Yeah.
freaking
You can make it.
30. And then with the scimitar. Here you go.
All right, scimitar first. You got it. That's
Nice.
going to hit. Yes, you can roll your damage. 5 points of damage, but the good news is now you can use your second attack without consuming your bonus action.
Right. Okay, I was just quickly reading. So here we go. Here's my short sword because it's
That
already
hits.
out.
Yep, that hits too. You can roll your damage.
And then we got
Another 9 damage. Look at that. So you might want to check on Vex again, because I think it's like your next attack you make on that creature. So even if it's next turn, I think it still holds up.
Okay.
As long as the zombie still stands. But that zombie looks very badly hurt and bloodied, Emmy, but still standing and just kind of groans at you as you take these like two like glancing blows at it, carving parts of its flesh away. All right. Ends your turn. Excellent. Chloe.
Tree is just sort of like as she runs off because he had intended her to get healed by someone.
Well,
it's fine. That's in me. That's in me.
Emmy, how many hit points do you have left?
14.
14? Okay.
I feel like I'm fine.
I was just going to
Okay.
update your character token on here so people on Twitch can see what you guys are at.
Aha! That's what she says as she runs. Aha!
uh,
I'm sorry. I
I'm
think she
gonna-
makes her own sound effects too.
Yeah.
So
Fantastic.
I'm gonna throw a healing word at Charlie as thanks for bringing me back, because that really hurt. I'm not
Yay, thank you.
And I'm gonna do it at second level as a bonus action.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
13.
Thank you.
13
Oh my gosh, I
hit
almost
points restored. Healing word from Chloe to Charlet.
Yay. Oh my god, I almost maxed out. Thank you.
And then I'm
Magically,
gonna...
some of your burns go away from your flesh there, Charlet.
Can't grow back my eyebrows though.
Aw.
Unfortunately
have
not.
my movement
Pencil them on.
Yeah, you're
to
gonna,
stand up.
yeah,
gonna have to
it'll be
pencil those
fine.
on later.
Magic marker, permanent.
I don't think I'm gonna be able to hit him, but I'm gonna try anyway. I gotta throw something. So, well, actually, I'm gonna try something different. I'm gonna need a wisdom save from the skull.
Wisdom save from the skull. Okay. Saving throw. I want to check something really quick. I will tell you this. It will have advantage on this if it's a spell that you're casting on it.
Yeah, it's Vicious
Okay.
Mockery. I'm calling him
Okay.
a little bitch.
It does have magic resistance, so he does get advantage on saving throws against spells.
It's either
It only
that
gets
or
a
I-
9.
Cool. He takes 4 damage.
4
Psychic
damage.
damage.
4 psychic damage.
And he has disadvantage on the next attack roll it makes.
Disadvantage on the next attack roll it makes. You got it.
Because he knows he's a little bitch in his little pea brain. He knows it's true. So it's disadvantage.
I'm gonna use that on the next bad date I go on. I'm gonna say you know it. In your pea
No, I'm
brain.
right. You know I'm right.
Oh, you're
That's why it
like,
hurt.
But that kind of hurts my feelings.
Good. You hurt my whole body.
End of your turn, Chloe. Are you gonna move or do anything else?
And Oriana killing on because I'm a bitch.
Immediately dives behind the well-armored furball.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
And it's Oriana's
Alright.
turn. She might immediately leave you.
No, I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna put my hand on you, and you're gonna feel a wave of healing, and I'm gonna cast a level 1 on you just to see if that helps.
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm not too bad. I'm at 15 right now.
Okay, you get 16.
Ooh, I think that brings me back
Whoa!
up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
they really buffed
Wow.
healing in the new
yeah, that's
the new
really nice.
rules. Yeah.
I'm back to full. Thank you.
And I'll be like, "Are you okay?
I am now.
You all right? I got you. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Stay here, and then I'm going to just try to move my sword up to here-ish. It has 20 feet of movement.
20 feet,
And
so
that's-
5,
that'll be my
10,
turn.
15, 20. It can get like almost to the edge of the
Yeah.
the pit there. Okay.
Yep, that'll be my turn.
Foolish! What do you think that spiritual floating weapon will be able to do to me? Nothing!
Probably not much, but maybe chop your head off.
Too late!
Yeah.
I just realized what Oriana said.
Take your head off. I mean,
Not much, but could chop your head off.
I think I've got negative angry
That's
stuff.
it.
I've got negative charisma, so I'm not really.
That's awesome. The dwarf zombie that is very injured in front of Emmy is going to try to slam attack Emmy and get a natural 20 critical hit.
Oh no!
I can't
You-
see it, so I
You
can't
take
help you.
6 points of bludgeoning damage from the impact as it punches you
Fine.
directly in the shoulder.
Jeez. All right.
The Flameskull's turn next. It's going to just get a little closer to you guys, kind of floating above the pit, and it begins to cast a spell.
Oh no!
And it's going to cast within the last duration, and the creature ends its turn within 5 feet. Okay. It's going to cast a flaming sphere.
Oh god.
So I'm gonna find oh yeah. Oh, there it is. I remember. I had this one pre-prepared because I knew I was going to use it. Let's put it on the token layer so you guys can see it. And I will bring it to where he's casting it at, because he can do it 60 feet away. 10, 20.
Oh, no.
Oh yeah, he's going to put it right in between Oriana and Tree. So
Correct.
this massive ball of fire, it's like a 3-foot ball, just like emerges right there, and it kind of like sits on the ground around you. And the way this spell works is, I believe you guys make a dexterity saving throw, but let me check first. Wait, that's the legacy version. Let me double check and make sure they haven't updated. For some reason, this book links all these, the monster manuals still linked to the old spells. 5-foot diameter sphere of fire in an unoccupied space on the ground you can see within range. It lasts for the duration. Any creature that ends its turn within 5 feet of the sphere makes a dexterity saving throw. Oh, so it doesn't do that yet. Okay, it's going to use its bonus action to make the sphere like roll towards Oriana to try to ram her. So you need to make a dexterity saving throw against this, Oriana.
17.
17 will succeed. So I think you take half damage. Let me double check. Creature space. A creature must make a save throw. 20 feet. Yes, half as much on a successful one. So 2d6 is the damage on this. So you're gonna take
Ooh, 6.
you're gonna take 6 points of fire damage, Oriana. And then the sphere stays there. Bringing us to Charlet.
Alrighty. I don't like that he did that. I am going to use the steady aim so that I can peek around the corner and take a hit at him without disadvantage. So
nice job.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Steady aim
Well,
costs your
let's see,
bonus action to do that?
It costs my movement, and I think also my bonus action.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
well-
you'll just make a regular roll then.
Worth it.
Yeah, look at that.
Let's
Nice
go.
shot.
All right, no sneak attack damage. Just 7 piercing.
7. Unfortunately for you, the piercing damage doesn't quite do as much as you would hope. So it chips away little pieces of the skull, but it's hard to get a direct hit on it with that kind of small ammunition.
Damn it. Okay. Okay.
Ah,
I don't
that's
think you
where
can do
you
a bonus-
went.
Hi. I don't think I can do anything else. I'm pretty sure steady aim also eats a bonus action.
Yeah, it does.
But do you get
It does.
sneak attack because you have advantage on the roll?
Right,
Well,
but
for this
she
it's a
doesn't.
straight
But
roll.
she doesn't. She
the
made it a
blur
regular
canceled
roll.
it to make it
Oh,
a regular roll.
yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty, does it. I'm done.
Okay. Oh, you know what though? I forgot. Let me try something. Because you just hit it, and it's supposed to make a Constitution save on that.
Did it make a con save on the 4 as well?
It did not, so I'm gonna make a Constitution save. I mean, it's what's the first one? 4. Ooh. I'm gonna use a Dungeon Master reroll.
Hmm.
I got 2 left. Because I like that. Oh wait, wrong one. I want to take one away from you guys. I'm gonna take away one from. Oh wait, no, I have 4.
Oh no,
That's too many.
that's too many.
Deck saves. Not deck saves. Constitution save. Let's make another Constitution save because I didn't like that one. Much better. And then the
I
second one
still
for
very love
that.
Am I allowed to silver barb set?
Oh wait, I think I might have done steady aim incorrectly. As a bonus action, you give yourself advantage on your next attack roll on the current turn.
Yeah, you did it right.
Oh, okay, cool. I was reading that and I was like, wait, so do I have to like hold this advantage until my next turn? Okay.
Oh, silvery barbs
wait.
didn't help.
Oh no,
I
okay.
did better.
Oh,
And I'm
no.
gonna make one. I'm gonna make another one against that most recent damage. So that was
Okay.
It would be a total of 3 damage that you make a save on this one. Ugh. The blur goes away because of your hit.
Nice.
Me?
Yeah.
And it is no longer blurry.
Let's go!
Congratulations.
GG.
All right, Charlotte, you staying there, or are you gonna move? Oh no,
I
you
can't
can't move
move.
because of city aim. That's right.
Yeah.
Tree, you've got a ball of fire on the ground next to you.
Yeah, no, I don't. So
No, I don't. You can't see it.
now I can't see Emmy, can I? Like on the map,
You know what? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna retcon something. The flaming sphere spell is concentration. So your hit would have done the max. I would say it would have done more damage.
Ooh.
So I'm gonna take more damage off of it.
Ooh.
Go for it.
Okay, so can I see Emmy? I can on the map a little bit, but I know that's
Yes.
just me.
You would have line of sight on it. Yep. As long as you can see it on the map, you can see it.
Okay.
Bye.
So seeing
Thank you.
her get knocked back a little bit, I'm going to bonus action healing word Emmy.
Nice.
Thank you.
Only 5, but oh my
You
god.
rolled 2 once. What is up with you rolling those ones on those healing rolls, man?
On the last one, I rolled a 1 as well. It's
5 points of healing to Emmy.
So I was at 8. So thank you. she takes a second and she goes. But she
Okay,
has
just
2
listen.
swords in her hand, so
gestures
Sure.
and I use my movement to 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Run right up onto the edge of this. Now, I'm assuming where he's floating over, I could reach him, right?
Yeah, you can reach him.
And because I'm a genius,
You seem to catch him off guard a little bit. He was startled that you could move so quickly. He's like, oh!
I want to try to. Actually, let me just make sure. Yeah, so as part of my unarmed strike, I want to try to grapple this guy.
Okay, you realize it is covered in fire.
Exactly. Not afraid.
Yes,
He's
yes, he
not
does.
flammable.
So, scratch that. Going to pull out my short sword and take a swing at it. Everybody sees Tree run up and like,
Don't touch it! It's hot! Danger! It's hot! Like when a kid tried to touch like an open flame, you're like, don't touch it.
So, this would hit. It is going to use its final first level spell slot to cast Shield once again. But you do have chat rewards. He did
No, I'm sorry.
bolster his AC.
screw you, Skull. I'm going to burn a D12 and try to hit this thing.
I will tell you, you're going to need a 5 or better.
Come on,
You
chat.
can do it. You can do it.
Oh!
Can't do it.
The D12
Oh, no.
is suspended from our chat rewards. Chat is helping you out so much tonight, guys. They're trying.
They're trying.
They're trying. That shield blocks the short sword from making its impact.
Hey, and that'll be my turn.
All right, Emmy, you still got that zombie lurking in front of you.
I'm gonna stab him.
What you using, your scimitar or your? You will have advantage because of the Vex property.
Oh. So yeah. So I'm gonna do my scimitar. I'm gonna say stab as I stab.
Stab.
Yeah.
Just so they know.
Right, go ahead and roll again, just in case you get a natural 20, because that's definitely going to hit, but you might be able to roll better since you have advantage. Still hits.
Okay.
You can roll that damage on that scimitar. 8 damage, which is how much it had left. Let's see if it saves and still stands. Constitution needs a 13 or better. Rolls a 20. It goes to fall down to the ground, Emmy, and just lumbers back up, barely holding itself together.
So now I can do my short sword, and I
can.
go. Or Emmy, not me. I don't kill zombies yet. Emmy goes, just die, and tries to slash down at its head. Let's see.
Go for it. 12 does hit.
Oh, okay, great.
You can roll your damage. 9 damage this time. It gets to make another roll. This time it needs a 14 or better. And does not make the save. You lop its head completely off, and the rest of its body falls to the ground in front of you.
Nice.
Now you can use your movement if you'd like to.
Right. I guess. All right. So here's the thing. I'm thinking about going around, but it might not connect. All right. I'm going to go back 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm going to come just back around so that I can join everybody.
Okay, perfect.
Right. Oh, okay.
That
And
brings
I'm
us
good.
to Chloe.
Okay. I'm going to try to chill touch the
Chill
skull.
touch. All right. Normal roll. Doesn't have blur on it anymore.
22.
That's going to hit.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's not as good. But, 2.
2 necrotic damage.
It has disadvantage on attack rolls, and the smoky skeletal claw is like digging into his the top of his skull, and it's just holding on.
Okay. Excellent.
It cannot regain hit points.
One thing I will know is Chloe will probably recognize that necrotic damage doesn't quite do as much as you'd hoped to this undead, evil spellcasting creature.
Okay.
But you did force it to make a saving throw for concentration, which it holds on to that ball of fire.
Okay. And then I'm gonna 5, 10. Get up. 5,
Next to
30.
Charlotte. Alright.
And then as a bonus action, I'm gonna healing word Oriana.
Ooh, thank you. Lovely.
Wow, 8 hit points. What are you up to now, Oriana?
18.
18. Look at that. Had you down there.
Yeah.
It's all this healing magic you guys have.
Thank goodness.
Tree learned that lesson the hard way in that goblin cave.
All right, so at the end of Chloe's turn, it does bring us to Oriana.
Bonus action gonna move my little warhammer over it and try to swing at it.
Oh, you got it. Yep, can move right next to it.
Get him.
Oops, I cast the wrong thing.
I
Sorry
believe
about
it
that.
still has the shield on it for this turn.
Yeah, I didn't need to
Yeah.
do that. So give me 1 second.
Yeah.
It's 22.
22. It breaks past its shield, its magical
Okay.
barrier, and hits.
Good. That's for 5 force damage.
5 force damage. Wow, it doesn't like that.
Okay.
As you slam into it, cracking some of the top of its skull. Ah!
And then I'm going to move 1, 2, 3, 4 up here. And I'm going to take an action and heal myself level 1.
Okay. Level 1 cure wounds.
Cure wound. Yep.
Yeah.
For 12. So I'm healing.
12. Wow, Oriana healing all of her wounds.
Yep. And that's my turn.
All right. That brings us to the Flameskull's turn. It needs to make a Constitution save against that, or yeah,
Oh, right.
it needed to make a
Yep.
Constitution save to make sure it maintains concentration. Took 5 damage. So it needs a 10 or above. It does succeed, so that flaming sphere is still there. And the flaming sphere, he's going to use a bonus action to roll it towards Emmy.
Oh no.
As this ball of magical fire comes rolling across the ground towards you, Indiana Jones style. You need to make a dexterity saving throw, Emmy, against this ball of flame. Oof.
Use a,
Cool.
You do have chat rewards.
No. Amy can take it.
Emmy can
She's
take
at
it.
13. She's at
Okay.
13. Take it.
2d6 fire damage to Emmy. That's only 6 points of fire damage. I rolled
So
poorly
chat,
that
this is
time.
So fun. It's so fun.
So that is the Flameskull's bonus action to do that on its turn.
Sorry, you said
Hmm.
2, 6.
Well, I already rolled it right there. It's 6 points of fire damage is
Oh.
what you're going to take. Mm-hmm.
Thank you. See,
got it.
Amy can take it, guys. She's only down to 7.
Okay.
It doesn't have any of those spell slots left. Doesn't have any of those spell slots left. Oh, goodness. Tree. It is going to provoke from you as it tries to hover away from you. So if you'd like to use your
Okay.
reaction to make a swing at it, you can, because it's going to try to get back further into this corner with its movement.
Sorry, gotta go.
And it starts to drift.
I apologize, my dog just broke in. Okay, let me take my attack real quick.
Your dog is proficient with thieves' tools?
Apparently,
Yeah.
and I have my little pity right beside me now. Crap me. the world gets to see.
Oh,
Hello.
hi, puppers. Hi, puppers. Oh, what a cutie pie.
Puppy alert, Twitch chat. Puppy alert.
Oh my god.
Okay, oh, and that was short sword. 18?
18 hits.
10 piercing.
10 piercing. The piercing doesn't quite do what you would hope. Just another glancing blow. It does have to make a saving throw, though, because of that strike for the sphere. The sphere disappears.
Yay.
So he loses concentration on it.
And forgive me, I'll be back in a second. I gotta go dig her and put my puppy back downstairs.
That's fine. You're all
Okay.
good. Now, the Flameskull still has an action, so it's going to use its multi-attack feature, which it can use a fire ray twice. As its eyes begin to glow bright, 2 rays of fire come out of its face. One is going to target Tree and the other Oriana. So
His
I'm gonna go-
disadvantage if he's attacking.
It is disadvantage, yes. Well, what kind of attack does it give disadvantage on? Any attack roll, or does it specifically say melee? Or does it say, or does it just say attack roll?
Just attacks. Attack
Okay.
rolls.
Alright, so these will have disadvantage. Where's the fire ray? There it is. So the first one to Tree with disadvantage, it's going to be an 8. So I'm sure Tree dives out of the way from that. Oriana, a natural 1-6.
Yeah.
So it kind of hits that wall inside that pit, and just you see just charred fire just explode right there as the eye rays miss
Odd
completely.
hand and its skull kind of like jolts it, so he's like,
Ah, what a terrible massage! Ah!
Charlet, you're next to go as its turn is over.
Looking at him. Okay. So it's only 35 feet for me to move right up next to him. So I'm gonna do
I will
that.
tell you to dive down into there. Takes
Ah.
10 feet of movement. So it's a little bit more movement. That where the dark line is counts as 2 movement squares.
How much is it to jump?
Jump is part of your movement. I think you have to have, it's like a certain, let me see if the jump rules changed. I don't think jump rules are always that thing where
I hate jump rules.
I hate jump rules too.
what's
I
your
want to say
strength
if you
score?
move 10 feet, you
Athletic
can jump your
versus, like,
strength score.
Yeah, what's your
Athletic.
total strength score, Sauce?
Oh, total strength score. Da-da-da-da-da. My total strength is 11.
So you can jump 11 feet.
You can jump across.
I jump across and I get right up on him, and I will attack him twice with a short sword and then a short sword again.
Do it.
Okay, yay. Da-da-da. There's the first one, and then there's the
Hits.
second one.
They both are gonna hit.
Let's go. Okay. Attacking for the first one. I always say disregard the sneak attack because it's not a sneak attack. 14 points of
14
damage in total.
It is piercing.
Yes. So it's
it
technically
halves
7.
both. So you take 7. It takes 7 points of damage. It
Yes.
You carve a piece of the skull away from the side, and it lands on the ground, and you see it like spinning like a bowl that's been dropped on the floor for just a moment, but it
Yeah.
is still floating there,
Oh,
barely
fine.
holding itself together. The fire around it starting to flicker.
I found out because I was going through my character sheet. I have a feature where I can, once I hit something, it like can't take an opportunity attack against me, I believe. Let me just make double sure that I'm reading this correctly.
Yeah, swashbuckler. Yeah, you can strike in it. You can move away if you still have movement left.
Yeah, I have 5 feet, I'm pretty sure. So if I can I use that to just jump down in here?
Absolutely, I'll let you do that.
Okay. I'm now separated from that thing. Okay.
Peace out.
Cheers. And that's my turn.
That brings us to Tree. Tree, it just did try to fire it had this like scorching ray come out of its eye towards you while you stepped away.
Oh, wonderful.
It missed.
So what I can see is what I can see, right?
Yes, as of right now.
Okay. So Tree is going to take out his short bow, take a shot to the left,
Oh,
Towards that-
okay.
big tall some person that looks like they're coming through an open door.
Actually, I'm going to explain to you what you see down there if you're actually able to see that far. It looks to you like the two skeletons are trying desperately to get in this open door. There's other things piled up on the other side of the door like it was trying to be barricaded. And it looks like those two large furry creatures are actually fighting away the skeletons right now. Does that change your action?
Not at all.
Okay.
Oh
Tree
no!
does not like goblinoids.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So you're making an attack to that bugbear down there, down the
Yep.
hall. Okay.
Ooh.
I don't think a 10's gonna do it.
No.
You do have chat rewards if you'd like to spend them.
No.
So the arrow goes flying and sticks into the side of the door. What was that? Any movement?
Yeah, I'm gonna 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Oh, tree runs that way.
Get a little closer.
Emmy, what would you like to do?
All right, so she sees Tree dash off, and that's kind of her guy right now that she wants to stay close with because she wants to do the wink and have it be like their code. But she also sees this freaking skull, and after that pretty targeted firebolt, she's gonna run towards it.
Okay.
5, 15, 20, 5, 15, 20. Okay. She's stopping here, and then I'm gonna do a longbow attack.
Okay, yep. Putting the
Get that
swords
guy.
away, pulling out the longbow, and it does hit the creature. And as it does, the arrow goes right through the center of the skull, and you watch as the skull kind of splits and cracks and breaks apart, the green flame dissipating, and it falls to the ground.
Good job.
And I'm going to say that's a good time for us to take our break for the evening, because Tree might have accidentally, not so much accidentally, initiated another combat on top of this one.
Can we not?
So
I
Amy
realize
has 7 hit points, and she thinks she's fine. She's not.
and my defense is I came back and I noticed, oh crap, I have visibility.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I can see
Oh,
a couple
yeah.
of skeletons and a bugbear at this doorway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're
Fair.
going to take a
Fair
pause
enough.
break right there from our session. We'll see what happens when we get back. That was amazing. You guys did well. You guys handled the Flameskull. Great job.
And survived.
And survived.
Barely.
You now can
Almost.
tell tales of this wonderful experience that you had.
Oh.
But when we get,
Oh, yeah,
when we get to Phandelver, we are all getting tattoos of the Flameskull.
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I
Group
love it.
tattoo trip. Yeah.
That's so awesome.
Well, thank you guys so much for tuning in and hanging out with us tonight. We're going to take a 5 to 7 minute quick break to stretch and grab some drinks, and we'll be right back. So stay put. We'll see you guys soon. Hello, and thank you so much for hanging out with us here at Proficiency Bonus. Please take an opportunity to support our sponsors.
First up is Little Dragon Corp. Little Dragon Corp is an online storefront based in the Great White North of Canada. They sell everything your heart could desire, so long as everything your heart desires is largely polyhedral dice sets and other TTRPG sundries. Check them out for all of your dicey needs. Perhaps buy a lovely hardcover copy of one of these fine books. If you're feeling especially cute, you could treat yourself to a t-shirt or one of these fine little proprietary Little Dragon Corp dragon plushies. They've got all the classic types of dragon, like Mooney, Terra, Dad. Whatever strikes your fancy over on Little Dragon Corp, be sure to enter our special promo code BONUS at checkout for 15% off of your order. That's bonus, BONUS, for 15% off your order. That's like if you made 7 individual purchases, you could basically buy anything you want on the store, and it's like it was free with all the money that you saved from earlier. I'm absolutely positive that's how math works, and I will be taking no questions at this time. Thank you, Little Dragon Corp.
Cardboard Castle Games is a brick-and-mortar game store local to Evans, Georgia. They have a wide selection of tabletop gaming and other cool games like Magic the Gathering, Pokemon cards, and even Yu-Gi-Oh! You can visit them in-store and let them know that we sent you, or you can go visit their website at cardboardcastlegames.com.
Don't forget to find us on social media. We're on Twitter, Facebook, and Discord. Links to our social media pages and outlets are located below this video.
Don't forget, you can also support the channel by following, by subscribing, remembering to click the bell notification so you never miss another live stream, using channel emotes, and if you're an Amazon Prime user, you get a free subscription to Twitch every month.
While we are away, now is a great time to go subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's absolutely free, and there you will find hours upon hours of content to enjoy. Click the bell icon to activate notifications so you won't miss a single show. Once again, thank you for joining us. We hope you are enjoying the show, and we'll be back in just a moment. And welcome back, everybody. We left off. The party had just defeated this group of dwarven zombies along with a floating Flameskull, engulfed in green flame, which is now just a pile of ash and broken bone on the floor here. Tree starts running off to the other side of the room. We have a brief moment here where you're kind of out of combat-ish.
Okay.
Tree looks like he's very intently running with his longbow in that direction. He took a shot down the hall. You guys aren't really sure where. What are you guys doing at this moment? as you
I'm
see Tree-
screaming. I'm screaming at Tree, which is a band. I think the Screaming Trees. There's a screaming. So I'm gonna be like, please don't aggro anything else. I need some rest, please.
Tree, you
Kitty,
hear
what do
the
you see?
screaming.
What's happening? Kitty!
More people, skeletons, and bugbear.
I'm sorry. Is this a wall? Or am I... What is this thing?
That is some kind of mechanical structure that looks like it blows air into that large metallic box to the south of it.
We got an AC system in here. No.
It's the heater. It's a forge. Opposite of AC.
That's the heater being used in South Carolina.
That's right.
Emmy being Emmy, she doesn't ask any questions. She is on 13, so she goes, of course, I'm gonna follow my friend Tree. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
And actually, Emmy, as you are running, and you guys, Tree, you turn around as you're running too. You see Emmy running with you. You turn around and you see that door does finally shut down there. And the two skeletons are standing at the door, and they spin around and look towards you and Emmy.
Ah!
They start kind of lumbering in your direction.
If we're not in initiative, I'm taking another shot if they're coming at me.
I'm gonna put them in the initiative order, just see where they line up, because we technically never got out of initiative. I'm just gonna put them in the order. Technically.
Oh, I was gonna heal Emmy. If we were in initiative, you said it was Chloe. Then
I'll let you heal her before she ran off. Go for it.
okay. Okay, I'm gonna do a level 1, but I can do a level 2 later. Okay. 11.
Healing.
Damn.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Are you at 24 now, Emmy? Is that correct?
11 plus 7. 18.
Oh, you're at 18? Okay. I had the wrong number in there. Sorry.
No, that's all right. I just wanted to make sure I was right. Brain fog.
I'm not going to bother putting combat music on because I don't foresee this taking too long. But Charlotte, you're down in this pit down here, and it seems as if your friends are all... Now, would have you climbed out of this pit to talk to some people during this brief moment? I'm just trying to figure out where you would have been when this all kind of kicks off.
You know, it's a good question, because on the one hand, I would say that Charlotte would be running after her friends towards the action. On the other hand, I want to loot the skull head, but, you know, I doubt he has any coins. So
you didn't see any, like, it wasn't like a piñata. It didn't explode and, like, coins and candy fly out of it. So.
Not like in Sonic or Mario Kart.
Oh, that's right.
It did look like it had some gemstone eyes, right?
No, it was like fire inside its eyes. Yeah.
No bling.
I will say that I have been working on getting myself up out of this thing.
Okay.
I don't know where I should be. I was here.
Yeah, I'll say you got yourself out and you were right there to start the round. So you can go ahead and you're up first. You can see that Tree and Emmy are headed down towards this hallway where it seems like they might have some kind of enemies down there.
Well, I can see Tree and Emmy right now, but I can't see what's coming up at them. So I'll just move next to Emmy.
Okay.
Still can't see an enemy, so I'll just hold my action until I
you can
see
use
something.
your bonus action to dash, right? As a rogue, I think you can use cunning action to dash.
Cunning action to dash.
So you'll still have your action
Good.
left. So you.
good. You're right.
Mhm.
Okay then. Yeah, let's dash up over here.
There you
And
go.
I didn't say that I grabbed my daggers again, so I actually hang on a minute here. If I move 30 feet to get there, and then I move 10,
Yeah, and where that
20,
zombie died
I
was
can
engulfed
go
in
right up to
fire,
them.
so the daggers are just laying on the floor now.
I think I can get straight up to them because I have 40 feet of movement per turn.
Yes, you can.
So yeah, okay. Cool. I will use my dual wielding. I will attack one with a short sword, and then I'll attack the other one with a short sword.
Okay, splitting them up. Go for it.
Alrighty. 1, 2.
Oof.
Oh,
Ooh.
that's like.
Do you want to use any? You have 2-player rerolls.
I mean, if you don't mind.
You also have Tree and Emmy up next, so it's up to you.
I'll let them get it. I'm just gonna take my hit at the first one.
Okay.
Okay, 5 piercing, and then the second
5
one was a miss.
piercing. Yep, 5 piercing
Winging it.
damage. I'll say you'll hit the one in front of you as you
Yes.
carve some bones away from it.
Mhm. And that's it. That's my
okay.
turn.
That's it. Okay. That does bring us to Tree.
Okay, well, Tree's just gonna take a shot at that same one that Charlie just hit.
Okay. Oh. What is happening? Charlie, do me a
Wow.
favor. Charlie, make a
Yeah.
dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh my god, Tree, no.
Sometimes.
Woo! That was close. You lift up your foot, and the arrow just like scrapes right underneath where your foot would have been.
Nice.
Tree's going to very quickly tuck around the corner. And then, Emmy is still looking pretty rough, right?
18
Looks
out of
close to
30.
bloodied. Yeah.
Okay, and Charlie was looking pretty good.
Mhm.
And we'll toss, use my last spell slot and toss another healing word at, Emmy. That's 8
Thank
more.
you.
Healing.
We are true friends. Thank you. That's what she says to you. She says that. Like,
I just healed you for 11. You didn't say that to me.
Oriana shouts from across the room.
Yeah.
I was running. I'm sorry.
No.
You just have time for
This
this.
one mine.
Okay.
Time for this.
But Emmy, as you're having this conflict, it is your turn.
Hold on. I'm sorry. Can't do math correctly. All right. Cool. So she is going to be like, can't hear you to Oriana, sorry. Sorry, I can't hear you.
Oh.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then she goes ahead and she takes the scimitar and she goes stabby stab.
Okay. That hits.
Here's the damage.
8
Ooh.
points of damage. Nice strike. It is still up, but looks very badly injured as you carve some of its bones away.
That will. Oh.
This will mean
Did
you
I
can
do the right
attack.
thing?
Yeah, well, you'll attack. This time it won't be. It doesn't consume your bonus action. So
Okay.
if you technically wanted to take a bonus action after this, you could.
Okay. So I did want to. All right. So
So you-
I'm sorry. I was gonna
Short sword
attack.
hits.
I was gonna attack the same one. Cool.
Okay, yeah.
An
8
8.
damage, and it falls into a pile of bones in front of you, Emmy. As you
Alright.
carve through it.
Perfect.
I feel like 3.
Yeah, look at that. Emmy taking them down.
Yeah.
That was the one that was going to get to go next. But now it doesn't get to go. Chloe, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna just turn around because this is roughly where that skeleton died from Charlie. I'm gonna pick up Charlie's daggers.
Yay!
Aww.
Yep.
Nice.
They're just laying there in a pile of ash.
keep track of your things. You're gonna lose them. And I guess that's free action to object interact to pick
Yeah,
up.
that'd be your object interact. Yeah, you pick them up. Yep.
I step over the corner. Let's just see what happens. I don't know. I'm gonna do a chill touch.
Chill touch. Hey, that hits.
Hoo-yah! Oh, not very good. 1 point of damage.
1 point of damage, but disadvantage on attack rolls, I believe.
Disadvantage on attack rolls, and it can't regain hit points if it has the ability.
Oh. Poor skeleton. I bet you it wishes it could regain hit points.
And I guess that's my turn.
Yeah, Emmy
Yeah.
and Charlotte, you can see that this magical hand is now attached to the skeleton.
I'm gonna give Oriana my last bardic because I hear her say, "Well, you didn't say that about me." It's like it's okay. I still appreciate you. You know, I'm a bardic.
And those words inspire you, Oriana.
Chloe, I really appreciate it.
Also, thank you for saving my life because that was really close, and I don't want to.
Oh, you didn't. I wasn't saying that about you, honey.
Oriana, it is your turn.
Okay, so I moved up a little, and I'm going to do a. Has this guy been damaged at all? Yes, he was just damaged.
Yes,
Okay, can I do a Toll the Dead on him for a wisdom?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Wisdom saving throw. Here we go. A
Ooh,
17.
That does save. Okay.
So I don't
well.
think it does any damage. It
Nope.
just
No
yeah.
damage.
I tried.
Unfortunately,
Take
the
it down.
gong is unable
That
to
would've been
shatter
really
the
good.
skeleton. Bringing us to the skeleton, who is going to make a short sword attack against Charlotte with disadvantage because of chill touch.
Let's go.
There's 11. Man, takes away that net 20. Oh, gosh. So misses, and the sword just whiffs over your head as you duck under it, Charlotte. And that brings us up to your turn, Charlotte.
All right, I'm gonna hit at him again. Double attack. 1 and a 2 with the short sword. I'm sorry, short sword. A 1
Okay.
and a 2. And I forgot that I haven't
nice.
within 5. Ooh,
Ooh,
I haven't had it within 5
yes.
feet. So I also get to sneak attack him. Okay, so the first
Oh,
roll.
Wow.
Okay, that's the crit
Hey,
on the second.
hey,
yeah.
you take it. How do you destroy this skeleton?
Yeah.
I want to man, does it do it in one hit or like both?
You can make it the way you want it.
You know what?
'Cause
I'm gonna.
You could have killed
go,
probably 4
like,
skeletons with that roll.
I'm gonna go with like Charlotte has both of her swords up and just kind of like slashes across it with both swords and sends the bones just flying down this stairwell next to her, like it just clean out.
And they just roll and clamber down those stairs. You clean the hallway of skeletal bones with your sword
Nice.
slashes. And I'm going to take you guys out of combat. As
Oh.
we remove all these turns.
Can I now take some bones and use it to barricade up this door over here? Because I don't like that there's enemies on the other side of this.
Unfortunately, those skeletal bones you don't think will be enough to do what you want it to do. And also, that door opens inwards from what you could see. So
Okay.
barricading it on this side wouldn't really do anything.
Okay, that's good then, I guess. Doesn't come inwards. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I will go back over here then, looking for my daggers and seeing what Chloe has then.
Hand them to you.
Here we go.
Got these.
Wrong way.
What?
Wrong way.
Because you start wandering over. The bugbears and more, and that we have to deal with them.
After we rest, buddy.
Yeah, maybe a short rest.
Yeah,
Oh,
Long rest.
Long rest.
Full slots are few sometimes when you're low levels. What did I say?
But if we are sleeping and they come out, then we are
We can
dead.
go back to the other room.
we'll do shifts.
Yeah, we'll take watches.
I
We
do
gotta
like
go back to the
You
other
are right.
room.
We gotta find some place
That's a-
safe.
safer room.
How many did you see through the door? Coming through.
Oh,
Wait, what?
Katie saw some bugbears on the other side of the door. How many were there?
Michael, can I pop the door for a second to see how many I saw? My line of sight.
From your line of sight, you would have seen.
I want to say I think I saw like 3.
Oh no.
Yeah, that would have probably been. You thought you saw 3, but you didn't get a full view of the room
The
beyond
full
the door.
room, right.
Right. So there's at least 3.
Now only 3 of them.
That's too
Why
many.
couldn't they come out yet?
There's also a passage going that way, and she points up this way.
Yeah, there is a passage to the
Yeah.
north. You guys can also see right here that trough, like actually has like there's like a area you can go under and keep walking where the empty trough is to the
Okay.
east. So there's
So if we-
multiple ways out of this route.
Jeez. So
Yeah, we
if
should
we
probably
do
find some
want to take a short rest or a long rest, this might not be the best place. with
Yeah.
All these entrances.
Yeah. If we take a long rest, I think we should go back into that room we were in previously with like the tables and stuff, because I don't like how exposed this area is.
I concur.
But
If
this
that's what-
gives the greatest options for egress if something comes after us. And if we are taking watches, it may be best to keep our options open.
That's another good point. I don't know.
Or
I
we'll
don't want-
bottleneck them at the door kind of thing, like they did in 300 movie that came out. That doesn't
There are a lot
let you know.
of ways for something to get in and get us here.
We
I think the front entrance is probably the safest option. That's my vote. We want to vote for things. That's where I would vote.
what did you say? Go to the front entrance.
Yeah, the front entrance where I was doing the first ritual of detect magic.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
then I could do another ritual to identify your cloak while we're over there and taking a rest.
Yeah.
Character-wise, Imi has taken a step back and she's just watching because she doesn't want to make the wrong decision right now. When it's like she's new and there's all these people around, and she just goes. Meh. She's just watching everyone.
Oh,
Are you being creepy about it?
Maybe.
Like, how creepy are you being?
She just kind of steps back and goes. But she's not like actually leaning on anything, so it's kind of weird. It's like not actually around. It's like it doesn't really make that much sense.
Doing yoga?
It's more work to strike that pose than
Yeah.
it's.
I love
It
it. I stand.
She's waiting for someone to make a decision because she doesn't want to be blamed if it's wrong.
We were told that this place had a forge that could make magic items, right?
Yeah.
Indeed.
Which I
Oh, yeah.
think is the thing.
And you said this thing looks like a giant bellows?
Yes.
It kind of does. Here, let me. I do have some. Here it is. It kind of looks like a blast furnace mechanical bellows. That's what it is. It seems like it used to be powered by this large water wheel, which is no longer in function because there is no water. It's cold and dark inside, but there are heaps of coal piled nearby, along with carts full of unrefined ore. That water wheel sits in that channel cut into the floor. And you guys saw all the passages where there's exits and entrances to this room. And the last thing that I would have read on that before you guys went in there was the corpses and the Flameskull that you saw when you were in here. So
Tree's going to look at the group because he really doesn't want to wander off and let those bugbears get away. So Tree's going to look at the group. I think this is the place to make the thing. This is like the big make the fire.
Oh.
Perhaps-
Chloe, make an Arcana check for me.
Perhaps it's best to stay in the room with the
Magic thing.
with the magic item that we have been seeking.
That's not enough. Chloe, even though you're listening to what Tree is saying, nothing about this seems magical to you. Because it actually has a mechanical mechanism that actually runs it. And the carts of ore that are kind of nearby, it doesn't look like, yeah, this might not be exact. This is some type of forge, but it might be more of like the mining sense, not the forging magical items sense.
Yeah, especially because her detect magic went down when she did. So.
Oh yeah.
But even when you moved up, you wouldn't have sensed any kind of magical energy coming from that bellows.
I would have pinged it earlier. So yeah, I'll relay that to the party. Like, this one's not the actual magical one. I think this is just like a mundane, common forge. Although impressive, it's got no runes, no markings, no arcane sigils. None of the materials that it has nearby are magical or have like magical inducing properties, so I don't think this is the one.
No, it is still quite impressive for like
It's
an
very
ancient device of gnomish design. This is probably would have been state of the art.
Hmm. Well, maybe we could camp in this little alcove over here. That's like kind of behind the forge.
Yeah, that could
Like,
work. That could have a wall at
over
our
here?
back.
Oh, when I ran around to run the box.
Yeah. Wait, what?
Yes, and then yes, that would work, and we can take watch out by the bellows.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I will say this: I can barely see in here, so I don't know how effective I am at watch. I can see an enemy that is 30 feet ahead of us with the light that Ashlyn has given me. By the way, Ashlyn, I mean, not Ashlyn, I mean...
Ori?
Damn it. I mean Oriana.
Sometimes it's hard to shake 5 years of D&D.
I
look
like
at you
that.
all and like that's your guys' names to me. Like,
Yeah.
Okay. Oriana.
So they're big. Like, are these wagons full of coal? Are these metal wagons? Like metal minecart?
Let me double check. I don't think it's specified, so I will say probably.
Okay.
Furnace cooled along with carts full of unrefined oil, or it doesn't say per se here.
So minecart metal.
Yeah, I would say it's a metal minecart. Yeah.
Perfect. And the coal looks like the coal they would burn in whatever this furnace, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So Tree's gonna go into his bag.
Oh no.
Uh-oh. Here we go, everybody.
Take
Hold on.
out one of his things, the flat oil, lantern oil flasks. Douse one of the wagons.
Okay.
Push it out. Push out like right out here, and light it on fire.
Okay.
Basically, create a little bonfire that the coal should keep it going.
Thank you, Charlie.
And this way, who's ever on watch has visibility.
Awesome. I appreciate that.
I will add some dynamic lighting to this cart.
I
will say it's a little bit stronger than a torch. I'm going to say it does 40 and then 20.
Yeah.
So there's the illumination from the
cart.
That'll do.
We're not going to be like luring anything over here with that.
He just ignited an entire minecart of coal. And burns
wow.
up.
See.
All right, so what I'm hearing is those of you that are sleeping are going to go kind of behind this massive forge area. And whoever the individual is taking watch for those specific times is going to be out there towards like where the bellows area is, the wheel area, and kind of keep watching that direction.
Yeah, my thought is sort of, what is it here, right? Yeah. thought is sort of like something like this, like a little trapezoid or parallelogram, just wander around.
Right.
So you can
okay.
get a view of people coming up this side as well as checking on the party from the other.
Right. So, how what do you guys want to do for this? Are you trying to get a long rest in here? Is this what you're trying to do, or are you trying to just do a
Before we
short?
long rest, I would like to identify her cloak.
Okay, you're gonna just go ahead and identify it. Okay.
Yeah.
That cloak is a cloak of protection,
Ooh.
Nice.
which means that it does require attunement. So that means you'll have to spend a short rest with it to attune to it. But once you do, it gives you a +1 bonus to your armor class while you wear it. And it gives you a +1 to all of your saving throws.
Yeah, it's good.
Nice.
It is a very good cloak.
What color is it?
I'll show you. I think I have a picture of it. Yeah, here we go. Show to players, show to everyone. Here's what it looks like.
Pretty.
Oh. Man, it's not my aesthetic, but I can get it dyed.
You're more sword.
You can always donate it.
I'm gonna keep it.
You look good at it.
And you should be able to see its properties underneath that image as well. So it's a wondrous item, uncommon, requires attunement. You gain +1 bonus to AC and saving throws while you wear it.
Nice.
And it doesn't necessarily, I know you grabbed it, but if it makes more sense for another party member to wear it, you can always kind of trade and dish out
Yeah,
magic
when we get
items
more
differently.
items.
So.
You can keep it for now.
You can
Yeah,
keep
hold-
it.
Oh, honey, no one's taking it from you.
No, I'm not taking it from you. I'm just saying, you know,
I
if it
keep
doesn't,
it.
if you don't feel like it optimizes your character, you can always
I
Yeah.
think it optimizes. I could use some more AC, and then I can go and do more things up close with the enemy.
Tree's already at a 19, so tree's good.
Oh my gosh, I will keep this then. I'll hit myself about a 16.
Tree just wanted to hit that dirty
Now,
20.
I think that item is in the new player's handbook.
is.
So in
Yeah.
D&D Beyond, you should be able to add it to your character, and it should automatically add the bonuses.
You have to put it on the
You have to
attunement slot before
attunement. Yeah,
add
you
it.
have to attune.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, you'll have to spend that hour to attune to it. So.
Okay.
No, what I mean is on D&D Beyond, when you're...
There's a button to attune.
You
Yeah.
have to go to attunement and actually say, yes, I
Yeah,
attune to this
press
item.
and attune. Yeah.
It's a cloak of protection. Cloak.
Yeah, if you search it under items, it should pop up, and you should be able to add it.
Add to equipment.
How long does spiritual weapon last, Oriana?
10 minutes.
Okay, so it's going to be dissipated here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Y'all are sure we're doing a long rest?
Why?
Yeah.
Oh, 1 minute. Not even.
Well, we're gonna
Go.
attempt a short rest to start and see how we do, and then if we can manage a long rest, I think Ori really needs it.
Yeah. I need some more spell slots back.
Okay.
I would not be opposed to a long rest, but I'd be.
Yeah, what order of watches do you guys want to take during this? Like, who would be on first watch for you get through trees on first? Okay. So Oriana would be resting behind the
Yeah, I'd be rest.
behind here. So I'm kind of pulling you back where I think you would be at this time.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can go.
So
Emmy can go next if that's helpful. Oh, are we not?
yeah, Emmy's gonna do second. Okay.
If that's helpful for whoever needs the longest of long rests.
No, I think they changed the long rest rules to mean you could only need 6 hours of sleep.
Oh,
So they made it. Well, they made it so that you know how before, in order to get a full night's rest, you had to take like an extra 2 hours to make sure like everybody had a watch or whatever. Like if you only
Right.
had like a group of 4 people in your party or whatever, they made it so that way like you can take 2 hours of light activity, which is like keeping watch, and it doesn't like. So you only have like an 8-hour like span where you're like not doing something. So I think that's the way they tried to adjust it. But so we
But
got
if
Emmy, and we'll need like one more watch.
I can do.
Oh, me?
in-
I'll do one.
Yeah. Okay.
You'll do one as well. Okay.
Uh,
So you guys are taking time to take a little break. Some of you may or may not be getting bed rolls out to get yourselves comfortable to sleep here. Is there any like role play or any kind of moments you guys want to have, or any questions that you wanted to ask each other before we continue on? If not, we can move forward. But if you have something pressing that you want to talk to another character about, please take the floor.
No?
I have no floor to take. I'm good.
Good. Okay.
I'm gonna roll something real quick.
Razanak in chat said they also added some interruption rules, so you can still get a long rest without having to restart the 8-hour timer.
Ooh, even nicer.
That's fine.
Depending on who's moving back to sleep first, because if the party's deciding a long rest, Tree, after his watch, will go take a rest.
Okay.
But as y'all are getting camp ready and Tree's getting ready for that first watch, I don't think there's anybody with a passive insight that is below a 3. So I think everybody would notice Tree is acting just a little shifty.
Oh.
Shifty behavior from your tabaxi friend.
You can see he's getting ready for watch, but it's everything like he keeps looking back to see if everyone's comfortable and everyone's sort of doing their own thing.
Yeah, and I think everyone but Tree has lost their eyebrows.
Yeah. Parlay. We'll saunter up to
I've
Tree.
already regrew them on. Like, Chloe would never walk around with no eyebrows. She
I
already
think that
regrew
we've
them on.
all- I think
He's
we've
just
all like
rubbing his
drawn them
forehead.
on, and Emmy's showing Ori that she can like wipe them off and then like make them angry and then wipe them off.
Oh,
Like inquisitive, and
gotcha.
she's like, see, it's better this way.
You look great, no matter
I
what.
don't think Charlotte drew hers on. I think she's gonna rock for the no eyebrows look like Doja Cat. And with her no eyebrows, she'll just go up to Tree with like her no eyebrows raised, like, but it's
And
there's
Chloe
no
comes
hair
over with
there.
her
Nothing.
manicured eyebrows. You don't even know if
Just
they're-
whole
they're-
face.
We're both just
And
like,
Why are your eyes like
you're like,
that?
hey, what you doing?
Why are your eyes like that?
One of us got hit with a fireball, Tree.
Oh, is that why you were all hurt when I came around the corner?
That would be what that loud explosion was, yes.
And the foul smell of burning hair.
That was ours.
our hair, yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
yes.
Yeah.
Aren't you getting ready for rest?
Yes, and I see you're getting ready for watch.
Yes.
You feeling okay?
Tree just keeps turning and glancing down this hallway to the left.
You cannot go attack 3 bugbears on your own.
No, I'm not going to attack.
What are you going to do?
Scout's honor.
I'm gonna roll an insight check to see if I believe him.
I don't
Tree, are you
believe
lying to
him.
me?
I don't believe him.
You need to beat a 4.
Oh, okay. Well,
I will say this.
No, make a deception check there, or a persuasion check if you feel it's more appropriate.
So I'm going to say persuasion only because in Tree's mind, what he is thinking is technically not an attack.
a lie is still a lie by omission.
Yes,
No,
it is.
Tree.
Buddy, what are you doing?
No, I am not going to attack.
Okay,
Don't
Tank.
believe
What
it
are
for
you
a
going to
second.
do?
What are you really gonna do then?
Oh, I was going to get ready for when everybody is awake with some oil.
Oil?
They
For
were
what?
barricading the door. Douse it in oil and light it on fire.
That
Are you
sounds
talking about
awesome.
the door Tree or the things beyond it? I will tell you
Yes.
that the door is made of stone. Not to say the oil won't burn, but it won't
Right.
really It won't really keep.
Does it have a
going.
gap underneath it?
Not really.
like a
it's like
normal
it's like
door?
there's these are like stone doors that like they're thick stone doors all throughout this facility.
I may need to rethink this plan.
I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to opening the door in the morning and shoving through a wagon full of on fire oil in there, but I think that that is a morning problem, and I don't want you to do that by yourself right now while we're sleeping, because that's a fire hazard, and we're in a very enclosed area.
And you have a lot of fur. Think this, but like your whole body.
This is why I don't go near fire.
But you're going to be
I
using
like no
fire.
fire.
Don't you know you're not supposed to play with fire?
Fine.
It's a good idea, and we can revisit this. I'm not
Yeah, we'll
opposed to
revisit it.
this, but I don't think we should do this right now, or while anyone else is sleeping.
Tree's just gonna walk over to the bellows and sort of jump at the farthest end of it, trying to get it to just go shh as he sits on it.
Oh,
It does like go down a little bit, but then it seems to get like hung up a little bit because of all like the corrosion and dust and stuff that's around this device. It's just, and you
I'm
just stop.
obsessed with the tree as a cat, not enjoying what we're saying and just being like, I'm gonna go over here and
He's
sit
like
on
making
this
airplane
thing.
ears where he's very dissatisfied.
Yeah.
The tail is swishing.
Crosses his
mad.
arms and. I
Charlie's
will
gonna get
say.
up her watch, and Tree's gonna walk over to her bag.
No! Oh my god!
Yeah.
Foul.
Was that to me or to Chloe?
Yes,
I will.
both probably.
I will say this: you did get a player reroll gifted to you via chat, so your number is up to 3 of those now. So thank you, chat.
Your chat.
Thank you.
And so as Tree's watch takes place, I will do this. I would like everyone to take a short rest
Okay.
before I describe what happens next.
Oh no.
Okay.
So, if you need to spend any hit dice to regain hit points, you may do so. Whatever benefits your character gets from a short rest, Razanak just redeems 2 more proficiency bonuses for you guys.
Thank you.
Make that 3 proficiency bonuses. Make that 4 proficiency. Stop it, Razanak.
Thank you.
See?
I rolled a thing. Roll a hit die. Wait, oh
So
wait, I
you're up
rolled it
to
in.
6 proficiency bonuses.
Okay, 3.
I see you, Razanak, having a little chuckle in chat. I see what you're doing.
Wow. 0.3. Okay. I'm back up to max. Hooray. And I will say, oh wait, no, I have to do a long rest for that. Okay, never mind.
All right.
What happens to us? A great chasm opens up beneath us, and we all plummet towards the center of fear.
Okay. So, it looks. Does everybody spend all their hit dice that they want to spend during their short rest and have regained any character benefits? Uh-oh. My Discord is frozen. Oh no. Uh-oh. Hey, I'm sorry, everybody. We are having some Discord issues.
Is everyone back?
Some people are jumping back in. Discord just decided to just can our call for a second, I guess.
Yeah, crazy.
Everybody just kind of like froze and disappeared.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
There you go.
What happened to us?
I thought everybody was like really
Discord just
concentrating.
froze and then like rebooted everybody, I guess, for some reason. It was really weird.
Yeah.
I thought you guys were doing like math or something.
Everybody was counting.
Same thing. I was like, everyone's being
Yeah.
really serious right now.
I also was like, maybe I'm doing a short rest wrong if it's taking everyone this long to figure out.
So
Oh,
did you guys go
use any
ahead and?
time?
Yeah, we did.
I did.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right. So, Emmy, what are you at? Are you at full now?
I'm at 26.
26. Okay. Chloe's at full.
I'm at full.
Oriana, are you at full?
I'm at full.
31 out of 31. Is it still correct?
Yep.
Okay. Charlotte, what are you at right now?
I'm full. I'm 20 out of 20.
20 out of 20. Perfect. And Tree is at 41 out of 41, I believe, because Tree has insane hit points for some reason.
Yeah. That's...
I just want to make sure that our Twitch friends can see your current health and HP. So, Tree, you're sitting up there on the bellows into this short rest. About an hour passes, and to your right, you see this bright flash of light, almost blinding light, from the right side of the room. As you see ahead of you, the Flameskull reignites and reforms in the other side of the room and goes,
Can't get away from me that easy, friends. Round 2. Let's kick it off.
and what I would like you guys to do is I'll click on your characters, and I need you to roll initiative for me, please.
Oh no.
Oh, I rolled much better this time.
Oh my god.
I'm so upset.
What?
Why does it always roll my initiative twice? Oh my god. The first roll was a 22. I don't know if I'm like clicking it twice or what.
Anybody mind if I burn a D6 to try to get ahead of this thing?
Go for it.
Yeah. I am also at 22. I don't know. Me and that thing are together. Neck and neck.
You said you were going to burn a D6. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay, so that'll make me a 24.
All right.
Nice.
Player rewards helping out.
Yeah.
Thank goodness.
As you all are hunkering down, I'm probably just starting to pass out. Tree's about to start yelling.
Yeah, you guys are kind of. I would say you guys all are like either sitting down or recline. You can like determine what your character is doing at this time. It's only been like an hour, but if you wanted to, if you were attuning to that cloak, that cloak is now attuned for you, Charlie.
Yes.
Cool.
So you're set on there, and it looks like Charlie's going to get a go ahead of the thing too, as you guys all hear this familiar laughing. As you're drifting kind of off a little bit, dozing, you think it's a bad dream, but no, it is actually a reality. This thing is back. And we're going to go ahead and put some battle music on. And Tree, you get the jump on it. It's back. It's reformed. It's glowing in green flame, and it's laughing at you guys. What do you do?
Okay, so math question first. Is Tree's going to sort of jump up? Well, I shouldn't say math first. First thing, that sculpting is back. And then Tree's going to do 5, 10. Now, looking at this, where's my... So, from here, so I know diagonally each square is 10 feet.
Yeah.
I also see where the wall is. My strength is 8. Would I be able to jump to this wall in the middle of the square? Or would I be short on that?
You're going to be short because it says it is 10 foot wide.
Okay. I can't get over there to him. So I'm going to take a shot at him with my longbow.
Okay.
Because what I'm hoping is that he has noticed me and maybe not noticed my friend sitting down around the corner. So we're going to go 14.
14. He uses his reaction to cast Shield.
Oh no.
But you have player rewards.
No, I get a feeling we might need those. Where? I don't know what Charlie's plan is, but tree, thinking back to her talking about them getting blown up. See, that was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So I'm gonna situate here and just try to keep his attention on me.
How dare you run? Stay still.
Come and get me.
Charlotte, it's your turn. What do you do?
Alrighty, I'm gonna move about 20 feet up here to kind of get like a better visual. Okay, I can see where that thing is. Okay. Okay. Okay, move 20 feet up. I'll move another 10. I'll move another 20 feet to being right over here. And I'll take out my longbow and take a shot at it.
Okay.
And and I kind of want to just like, taunt him as I do and be like, hey, look over here. Don't look over there. 18?
18 breaks the shield and just hits.
Awesome. 4 piercing damage.
4 piercing. Unfortunately, the piercing doesn't do as much as you'd hope, as it just chips a little of the skull away.
Be like, hey, look over here, buckaroo. And then
Buckaroo.
that's my turn.
I'm looking.
Keep looking.
And it is the Flameskull's turn. It is going to just hover a little bit over, just shift a little bit, and it's going to use its Fire Ray ranged spell attack twice. One's going to go to Charlet, one's going to go to Tree. It uses its multi-attack feature.
Me.
Here comes the one to Tree. A 15 to hit you, Tree.
Nope.
You do a backflip away from the fire as it hits the ground in front of your feet. The next one, only a 9 against Charlet.
Does not hit me.
Ducks, and it hits the bellows behind you, and you see sparks of flame just shatter around you. That ends the flame
Can you turn it back
skull's turn. It seems to kind of burn a little hole into the side of it, unfortunately. Chloe, it's your go. You just heard some shouting. Apparently the skull is back.
Oh, I'm so annoyed. There. Yeah, that's fine. I need a wisdom save.
Wisdom saving throw. A natural 1.
Ooh.
Cool, and here's Rebecca's Black Friday in its head.
It's Friday, Friday, gotta get down on Friday.
And it takes damage. It takes 13 damage.
13 psychic damage. It does not like that as its laughing turns to screaming. Ah!
And it also
Not Rebecca Black.
run away as far away as it can from me with its movement.
Oh man,
With reaction.
It's got 40 feet of movement. It goes into the pit and disappears in this. And you don't know where it went because it
That's
went
fine.
out of the room.
Dang it.
Good.
You can hear just echoing coming out from that tunnel.
Not Friday. No.
Chloe's like, Petty revenge. I'm here for it. And then I'm just gonna go back around.
Very nice.
And university strikes again.
Emmy, it is your turn. I'm sorry to say that the creature has been terrified away from you all.
I'll tell Emmy which direction it went if you want to chase it, but it went that way.
Thank you. So I can only move 30, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. That's about all she can do, not being able to see this guy, so I guess right here.
You could use your action to dash and move again if you want to. That's your choice.
Yeah. Oops. 'Cause I didn't use it, so
Chloe kind of told you it went this way. It dived into the pit and took off.
and for funsies, she's gonna blindly, because I can't see. Gonna blindly shoot her longbow down there.
Okay.
For
You will have disadvantage.
Right. It's the 19. Are you
19.
sure?
Honestly though, as Emmy fires, like you fire it down there, and it disappears into the darkness, and you just hear it kind of like hit a wall.
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah. You want me to roll anyways? Disadvantage.
You couldn't even hit it even if you rolled high enough, because it's
Okay,
not within
fair.
any of your like line of sight.
Cool.
Mhm.
Alright. Done.
Oriana.
Okay, so I'm supine, I'm like groggy, I'm gonna sit up. Like, what the hell? 1, 2. Are we? Just for fun.
I always love
Do
it when
I
something starts with
know-
just for fun.
Yeah. Are we doing the guiding bolt as written, where it's just a creature within range, like it doesn't say I have to see it?
I mean, it's a guiding bolt. It's like a guided missile.
It's like a guided missile.
Okay, I'll cast guiding bolt first level.
First level. Oh no.
That's so good.
Oh no. This beam of radiant energy goes flying from Oriana, takes into the tunnel and goes zinging. 17. It used its reaction on its turn to cast shield. Does guiding bolt? I think it's magic missile that automatically breaks a shield.
Yeah, magic missile
No.
automatically hits, doesn't it?
No, magic missile is automatically blocked by shield.
Oh, it's automatically blocked. That's
Oh.
right. You do. I'm going to say this is going to miss, but you do have chat rewards.
Ooh, I do.
Yeah, because chat has been very, very nice to you guys.
Thank you, Chad.
What should I do? D6, D8?
You have a D6.
You
from
have an
Chloe.
awful lot of
I
proficiency
do have a
bonuses
bardic.
there.
I do have a bardic inspiration still. I'm gonna
You
burn
do have
that.
bardic. Yeah, you can burn your inspiration.
Do that first, and then see where you go.
Ooh, a 1.
And that's
so
exactly what you
Oh.
needed to hit.
good. Thanks, Chloe.
As your guiding bolt is guided directly to impact the Flameskull.
Oh, 15. Not that great.
15 radiant damage. I gotta
Wow.
double check something, but I don't think it likes radiant damage. Ouch. That hurts. You hear screams of pain coming from that tunnel as it takes all of that impact.
Let
How
me
dare you
sleep.
unleash Rebecca Black on me!
Just let me sleep for 6 more hours. That's my turn.
Excellent. Tree, it's your turn.
Okay, so this thing ran away and it's threatening us again. So Tree is going to jump down here and then take off into the tunnel.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
Because
I'll
I can
move.
see.
I'll move you, and there you are at 5 feet.
Okay, so
That was 5 feet.
Oh, so I don't even have to go any further. I can see him already.
You can see him.
And the next attack made
Has
against him
advantage.
for the end of my next turn has advantage. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yep. You get
Okay,
advantage on this
I'm-
attack because it is now glowing with radiant light on top of the flame that's already emitting light from it.
Okay, so we're gonna take 2 shots. One shot, but so it's 19.
19 hits.
Okay, so I'm gonna use my last use of this. I've got okay, so that's 11 piercing damage and 8 psychic.
8
Nice.
psychic. As the psychic energy kind of commulates around the arrow as it hits, it doesn't seem like the arrow does all its damage, but the arrow pierces the back of the skull as he looks like he's very tormented by the music playing in his mind, and the psychic damage enhances it to where the skull explodes into dust, and it falls to the ground into a nice pile. I'm gonna take you
Okay.
guys out of initiative order.
Now we
Quick
need to.
question. Can I see that from where I am? Can I see all of this up here?
Yeah, and you can actually hear it. This seems to be the room, the source of those crashing waves that occur about every 2 minutes.
Oh.
Okay. And we've
I
got
remember you're
a
falling asleep to ocean sounds.
and we got a pile of dust right here next to the cliff.
Yes.
Tree is literally going to sneak up and basically just
Yes.
and
You're just like pushing all the dust off the edge of this into the water.
no, I am literally going to cast elementalism to create a breeze to stir dust, and I'm just going to blow the dust right into the water.
Got it. Yeah, so as this dust like accumulates in the air, and it kind of like has this little spinning vortex that it gets like caught up in, and that vortex, like a little mini tornado, carries it out into the water and like spreads it out like somebody's ashes as you spread it along the waves that are coming and crashing against this cliff.
And then duck right back into everyone else.
All right, and Tree emerges into the room. I'm going to take you guys out of encounter.
Is it gone? Are we good?
And
I dropped it in the ocean.
yeah,
Ocean.
Oh.
The
Okay.
ocean.
Yeah. What ocean?
The crashing
we
waves.
were-
There's an
Oh, we're-
ocean in there. There's
Let's
an
do an
ocean.
interpretive dance.
Tree, make a
can I
performance check,
foster
please.
Understanding.
I want to see
Oh my
how good this
God.
interpretive dance is as you try to display
Was it in
what you...
Yay!
Oh.
This is pretty good.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
No, Tabaxi, they have a really good... Their culture is centered around artistic expression, so it seems to make sense.
And he does a golf clap.
Hey, when you say ocean, is it like a sea as far as the eye can see, or is it like or is it just like a small like lake that has like a lot of like wave activity? Like ocean.
Go to sleep. We figure it out later.
Okay.
I like that
I'm
idea.
gonna climb out of the bed.
Okay.
I will go back to sleep.
Or the rest
There's
of you
no
joining the rest of the party back in the bed rolls as you guys get comfortable in that corner. Okay.
Charlotte kind of sleeps like this with the hood pulled over and then like leaned up against a thing, but she's not actually laying down.
Excellent. And as the camera kind of pans back from this view of Charlet all cuddled up in this cloak,
Okay.
that is where we're going to end this episode. of
Oh,
Fandalver
yay.
and
Gundren's
Below.
dead relatives
Shattered
didn't
obelisk.
protect him.
Wow.
Didn't protect him, but I got it now.
Great game, guys. That was awesome.
That was fun.
I
Oh, that
loved
was
it.
so fun.
Well, like I said before, a couple announcements as we continue on. Tomorrow's episode of Dirty 20 is still kind of in limbo. We're hoping to get it in, but if the roads are still too bad in my area, we will have to postpone. So just heads up on that. If we do stream, we'll be streaming at 4 p.m. tomorrow for some Dirty 20. We also have a new episode of Vecna Eve of Ruin coming on Monday. And I believe Wild Beyond the Witchlight is going to be back next week as well. So we'll have some Thursday night stream. Remember, this stream will be off next week. We'll be off. It'll be our off week for the month. And then we will be back 2 weeks from tonight to resume this interesting experience within the Wave Echo Cave. and see where this adventure takes us. So, to all our YouTube friends, we're so glad that you joined us. Don't forget to add that proficiency bonus, and we'll see you all next time. Have a good night.